Hello and happy Friday, friends. 'Tis I, DM Daddy RPG. I'm over here on the other side. Eventually, our fifth player will be here, and I'll be over where I'm supposed to be. But in the meantime, I'm over here. I am DM Daddy RPG, here to bring you happy tabletop fun time shenanigans through this, your weekend. As you can notice, if you're checking us out, we're not werewolves tonight. No, 2024 continues to be a rough year for some of us, which is fine and understandable, but rather than have another Friday night of none of your favorite faces, I've designed some one-shots, and lo and behold, here we are having one of those. The name of this one-shot is called Dinner Party. I'll have a bit more of a synopsis reveal later on, once it's concluded as to what the fuck. But everybody has been given a role. Almost all those roles are secret, except for one. We are joined tonight by Brad with no R, everybody's favorite Skelly boy on the Twitch, who is the only publicly known role of the Heir. Brad, tell us about the Heir.
The Heir.
Yeah.
I mean,
whatever you want to talk about, who's your big important family?
My name. Oh, sorry. My name is Andrew Spencer. I belong to the Spencer family, who is hosting this party.
Yes.
My father, Oswald Spencer, is getting on in the years.
Grandfather.
Oh, his grandfather. Okay, I didn't know his grand. Okay, I just assumed. Okay.
When I said old man, I meant old.
Oh, okay. So my grandfather's getting real old there. So should be coming into some money relatively soon.
Yes, beautiful. And then we have other people. We have Jen of Thieves. Jen, what role are you or are you not playing?
I'm Elaine, the trusty servant, assistant, housemaid of the Spencer family, and I am so privileged to be part of this event.
Perfect. Deadly ambitions. Who are or are not are you?
Wait, were we given names? Because I don't see the
No.
Cool. I named myself Bob.
Panic. I just had the same panic over here, what I missed.
Listen, that's why I gave you guys these things so early, so that you could plant the little details that you need.
Today was my Valentine's Day. I've not been on my phone.
You were the first person to join the Roll20 today.
I know. I didn't do anything.
My character's name is Bob. I'm real creative today. And I'm definitely not playing the Heir. That's it.
Fair. Perfect. Wonderful. And Kelly, who are or are not you?
I really need to get back to work. But my name's Quinn.
Okay.
I don't have time for dinner parties. I've got to get back to work.
Fair. That's very fair. You have a lot of work to do. So much work. So, here's what we're doing tonight. Everybody has roles. Everybody has goals. Everybody has little reasons for why they're here at this dinner party, brought to you by the Spencer family here at the Spencer Mansion on the Spencer Estate. It's somewhere in a mountainous region in the Midwest. The Arcalay Mountains, if you will. Yes. Do bricks count here? Bricks absolutely do count here. And can you redeem a care for Quinn? Maybe. We'll see what happens. Oh, a brick already. How kind.
Goodness, that's
So-
so fast.
So here are important things. Everybody has goals that they are attempting to accomplish here over the course of this event, this dinner party. And whatever happens at the dinner party happens. I will not roll anything. Think of this more like our Powered by the Apocalypse games or the Cypher system, where I just describe things and the results of dice rolls are all on you. There's no difficulty threshold. There's no nothing. You just need an even to succeed. An odd is a failure. The end. Easy. All of your
It should be.
all of your handouts have specific specialties. All of you have very different specialties. Things that you have advantage in, you get to roll 2d20s and you take the better result. So like if one's a bad or if one's an odd and one's an even, you get the even. Yay! All of you have a disadvantage. A thing that you're not good at, specifically. You'd roll 2d20 and you take an odd result if one of those dice is an odd result. And that's the system. This is very, for those of you familiar with LARP rules, very Nordic. Sky's the limit. Your creativity's the limit. If you can find ways to make things part of your advantage, like say maybe if one of you's it has an advantage in lying. I don't know why any of you would have that, but if you're trying to bamboozle somebody, roll with advantage. It's fine. If I see you rolling with advantage and I don't think it applies, we'll pause and we'll have a little chat about it. Yeah, that's great. It's going to be an amazing, fun time. Socials, I'm definitely not killing time for Pierce or anything. But socials, Discord, if you're not part of our Discord community, okay, that's not working. Whatever. Come join us on our Discord. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link down below. If you're watching us on Twitch right now, eventually I'm sure that link will pop up for you. Speaking of YouTube, nope, none of them are working. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. YouTube, DM Daddy RPG. That's where you can find all of our games. There will be a new playlist for the Multiverse of Madness, which is what we're calling our little one-shot adventures. Why aren't they working, though?
The bot's probably down.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Stupid bot. All right. And, of course, their Patreon. I think there's a link on my Twitch page. I don't know. Patreon's what we use to fund all of our bullshittery and our shenanigans. It's where we get the books, etc., 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 etc. It's where you can sign up for games. It's where you get cool merch. It's where you get free channel redeems, should you wish to use those. Oh, there's one important thing. All of you are nice, normal humans. Nice, normal humans all have 5 health levels. That means you could get hurt 5 times before you go down. Some of you might be specialized in medicine. Some of you can just be like, hey, I want to try to throw Band-Aids on a friend or temporary ally, so on and so forth, etc. That would be with a normal roll. Those of you that might be specialized in medicine have advantage, so on and so forth, etc. Are there any more questions? Are there any questions? Don't worry about your health. I'll be tracking that for you.
Deadly, what's the kitty cat's name?
This one's Talisman.
I love it.
Speaking of which, with you guys, that health stuff. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She's the lover in the household.
3, 4, 5. 1,
2 of those.
3, 4.
I have the other one, Charm. She is still lovey, but not as physically lovey.
Oh, she's physically lovely, just not nice physically lovely.
No, she paws me when she wants attention, but I forget to clip her nails sometimes. So her nails catches me sometimes.
Sure. Ah. Well then, since there's no questions, it is a dark, stormy night out here in Midwest USA, out here in the Arcalay Mountains. All of you, for your various reasons, some of you already here, some of you arriving for the motivations listed in your handouts. Nice, dark, stormy night. We'll go with Quinn. Quinn, you are coming up towards the front entrance. You've never been inside the mansion. You've been to other places around this mansion on this estate, specifically back behind the guardhouse. But this is your first time actually getting to come in. And why, there to greet you at the door is lovely, happy servant Elaine. Go.
Hi, Elaine.
Oh, hi, Miss Quinn.
Do I have time?
I see you made it fine.
I did. Do I have time to go back to the office? I've really got things to do before the party.
Well, what kind of things do you have to do?
I've got to take a few more notes and stuff. I'm so sorry. Can I just pop off and come back really quickly?
I mean, how long before the party starts officially?
Oh, the
Yeah.
part? Oh, well, Quinn, she's just so frazzled and so overworked that she's actually fashionably late. The party's already started.
Oh, Miss Quinn, you're already a few minutes late. Are you sure you can't just take some time, relax, give me your jacket? Give me your jacket.
No, I'm sure I won't be missed. I'm sure it's fine. I'll see you.
No. You're here, and it's my job to make sure you get to the dining room just fine. Can I interest you in maybe a hot drink? Warm you up?
No. No, thanks.
No. Oh. It's a Friday night. Why are you...
I don't really drink. It's
Relax.
fine. It's fine.
Relax a little. What is so pressing and has to be taken care of right this moment?
I've really got some things I've got to get my notes on.
You know, just have a seat, have a nice little drink, maybe a canapé. You know how it is. I'm sure there will be a lull in conversation and you can go do whatever you need to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Elaine's gonna chauffeur her.
Yep. As you
Very
there's Pierce.
reluctantly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Deadly, cancel your stream.
Did you?
Amazing!
Oh my
It
gosh, you're
worked out
looking so sharp.
perfectly.
Oh, look.
Oh yes. Okay. Real quick because we're not that far in yet. Pierce. Who are or are not you? Are you publicly
That's a very
out?
good question.
Are you? Have you not looked at your handout or anything yet?
Oh, I did.
Okay. You do not have to declare who or what you actually are. But we need a name and a who you are or are not at this lovely dinner function here at the Spencer Mansion in Arcalay Mountains.
Oh, what? Spencer Manson? No way. I didn't know that. That is going to be one Bruno Sardine, well known about town as detective. Former
Detective.
police force.
Yes. Our lovely man in blue from the RPD is up here for whatever reason.
Well, got a night off. Never hurts.
And the Spencer family is more than happy. They definitely support their men in blue. So any police that wish to make the trek are of course welcome here. But Quinn is gestured in. You walk through the grand front doors. There is a staircase that goes up and splits left and right. There's doors to the right, there's doors to the left. Miss Elaine, the humble house servant, is leading you to the left towards the great dining hall. And as you walk in, there's It's a big who's who. There's various Spencer family members. There's your head researcher, the man who is the boss of you, whose name escapes me at the moment. What was his name? Dr. Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Tyson's there. There's various who's who's of the local nearby town and city. And Elaine leaves you there at the door to go back because coming up next, why, Elaine, it's one of the more famous town celebrities, especially amongst the police force. One detective, Bruno Sardine.
Where's my hat? I don't have
Do I know all these people's names, or am I just like?
Oh yeah, you had to study all day. There's pictures and names. That there is standards that the Spencer family upholds.
Detective! Hi, welcome to the Spencer Mansion. Is this your first time?
First time pleasure.
Ah,
Few times for business, but that's not that'll be the plan for this evening. One hopes, because we are off the clock, aren't we?
well, one of us is. Can I take your coat?
Feel more comfortable with it on. We'll see how the evening treats us, though.
Very well. Do you need a beverage, a snack?
I would love something to drink.
Wonderful. Something to drink or something to drink?
That second one sounds a bit more enticing.
Wonderful. Shall I see you to the dining area?
I'd be delighted.
Wonderful. Then we'll just escort him up and then go to pour him a whiskey or something.
Yeah.
Andrew,
Yes.
you have a good handle on this situation. You helped with seating arrangement for the long grand table, everything. Elaine is escorting in Detective Bruno Sardine, a chief detective of the local RPD, who, while an invite got sent, he's never once accepted these things. Your grandfather, wheelchair bound, sitting at the head of the table, scowling, just looking at everyone. Stops at Bruno and is like, what's he doing here? And you're able to hear that as you're standing next to him.
Did he say it loudly or just like mumbling?
He said it loud enough that you, standing nearby, as all blooded Spencers, have to be at the head of the table by Oswald.
Yes.
Oswald Spencer. Looking at Pierce.
Well, what's my background again? What is that again?
Oh, that's weird. Bizarre.
Just pick one at random. It's fine.
Andrew.
Yes. Yes.
We'll find out what he wants.
Yes, sir.
Good boy.
Okay. Guess I head off to see the detective. How do you pronounce your name again?
Bruno. Sardine.
Bruno.
Detective Sardine.
So, Detective Sardine. Yeah, okay.
I just started.
Wanted to make sure that saying sardine was the right way.
It was. It was.
Just to be like, hello, Detective Sardine. Sardine. It's like, oh, shit. All right. So, I will approach him. Good evening, Detective.
Good evening yourself.
This is quite a surprise.
Hmm?
You never attend these functions before.
Yeah, I've received a lot of invites, and as we're getting a little bit up there in age, you feel like, you might do a little bit better to actually start accepting them at least once in a while, show your face and such.
Well, this is a welcome change.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno, as you're being schmoozed, if you wanna give a look around to see if you can see who's who around here, if there's anybody of import that you can notice. Go ahead and roll me 1d20. Unless you'd prefer to use one of your special features, but those only have so many uses.
Special features? Yeah, no, he's not yet. Let's see.
Speaking of which, I need to get this on here for you.
That's a 10.
Pierce. Hey, that's an even. That means you succeed.
Yeah.
There are various local celebrities. There are, the news team. There's the mayor's daughter. Chief Irons.
There we go.
A couple of the Spencers. Not all of the Spencers can make it out. I mean, on such short notice. Who knows why Oswald decided to throw a giant dinner party. But in his old age, maybe he sometimes just wants the company.
You don't know how many days you got left in you.
You never do.
Better to spend those days surrounded by friends and family.
Of course.
Ebenezer Scrooge and all that.
But yes, some of the people that you are here to investigate are, in fact, here in this great banquet hall.
A hand just slides past your shoulder with a drink.
Oh, thank you, man, miss.
Oh, I'm just Elaine. Just Elaine.
I thought you was a lady. Just lady's got just a name as well, doesn't she?
Yeah. Yes. My name is Elaine.
Elaine.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
You as well. Detective.
Yeah.
She just fades back. Oh.
Deadly.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Just, perusing around, taking a look, enjoying the food, carrying around a drink,
Schmoozing.
smoozing around.
You would know that, there's obviously Dr. Tyson, head of R&D for this branch of this pharmaceutical company. One of his underlings has also come in this evening. And she doesn't really look too excited or thrilled to be here with everyone. And you notice Tyson keeps cutting looks to this lovely woman in a red sweater's way.
That the one who is getting the looks is the one that looks like came in with her and that came in with everything else.
She can't...
Move my way over.
All right, perfect.
It's a dreadful time here, isn't it?
I really have other things I need to be doing,
Like what?
like work. I don't have time for dinner parties.
I'm sure they got a computer upstairs. Just go upstairs and work.
It's not that simple.
It can be that simple, though.
If you look up, there is in fact a second floor of this great dining hall, a wooden wraparound balcony that goes the entire length of the room.
I mean, I can ask for you if you're too afraid.
My work isn't simply on computers.
And with a hot toddy appears by Quinn's shoulder.
Damn it! Why are you always so quiet?
I cannot interrupt.
He's not supposed to be, heard.
Anything for you?
No, I'm.
Okay.
I actually admire
Fade.
that feature.
Fades away.
Fades away.
Fades away.
So if you don't work on computers, then what do you do?
I work in the R&D department like everybody else here.
On computers?
Research and development is not just on computers.
So what do you do if it's not on a computer?
I'm one of the pharmacy techs, if you must know.
So like Walter Schmidt or whatever that show was?
Walter White, just from behind.
Walter White.
Creepy. You're right. What the hell?
Yeah.
Still in there.
The show where, they had cancer and they make tons of drugs and they exploit other people to make more drugs and make money. That show. It was popular on, something.
I don't watch a whole lot of TV.
What do you do?
I work.
Sounds like you need a dinner party more than anyone else here.
Yes.
Well, if you want access to the computer, let me know. I will surely ask for it. I'm sure they will allow one of their top R&D to the computer lab.
I'm okay, thanks.
You don't look okay, but we'll protect you.
Just gonna walk away.
Accidentally drink nothing. So perfectly matching your bag to green screen.
All right. Andrew and Bruno. Right, Bruno.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Resume your conversation.
But no. You never know how many days you've got left, so doesn't hurt to have to spend those.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah, it is. Oh, you know my name. Come on, if I get your name.
Andrew Spencer.
Andrew. Very nice to meet you. Spencer.
Yes.
Uncle? Father? Cousin?
Grandson.
Grandson? Oh. Amicable place to be.
It's very comfortable.
How was old granddad doing this evening?
You there, woman. Oswald looks at Elaine as she sneaks about.
Dory's right over. Yeah, yes, sir.
Push me.
Where to, sir?
Downstairs.
To the left. Through that door.
Right over a balcony.
Yes.
Pushy push.
Perfect. Thank you. Good. And Elaine, as you were pushing him, Dr. Tyson, a man who frequently is talking and in cahoots with Mr. Spencer, lags a bit behind. Clearly, they need to have more of their private talks. You pushed him into a hallway and keep going.
Of course, sir.
And down the hall will eventually lead to a small little bar lounge area where only the more elite, the more people that are worthy to be within the inner sanctum of this mansion are allowed to go. And of course, 5 different ways to get from here to wherever you need to be in the mansion. At a moment's notice.
Lurking. Man lurking over.
You go into the lounge, and Tyson, Spencer, and the head of police, the chief of police, Chief Irons, is already standing there waiting. And once you push them in, Chief Irons, kind of blatantly checks you out for a moment or two. It's very creepy and very off-putting.
Polite smile.
Thank you.
Of course, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
GTFOs.
You're one of the good ones.
Thank you, sir.
I'm just waiting for him to go, blah, sir, blah.
I made the line.
I need to let Andrew know to pay her more. Yes. Okay. Perfect. No. And Elaine, as you're making your way back to, where are you going? Are you going back to the dining hall? Or are you going back to the front? As of with Detective Bruno, all guests are accounted for.
Okay.
All 50 guests are now accounted for and present.
A lot of guests. but check. Would I know if there is anywhere I can be to possibly listen in on whatever conversation I just left?
So here at the lounge, there is, of course, the kitchen area around the side. The kitchen runs parallel along with where the lounge is. It's weirdly tucked between the dining hall and said lounge, almost as if designed to deliver food quicker. There is a courtyard on the outer side in the middle of the mansion, which is next to the lounge. There is, of course, the bathroom in the hallway you pushed Oswald down, where sometimes you can eavesdrop and hear things through the vents.
I'm gonna go into the kitchen to try to listen, because at least I have an excuse to be there.
Okay. Okay.
And if someone needs me, that's a logical place to be found.
Then, how many cares do we have?
Not enough.
1 second, 1 second. We have a care from Ashley?
Don't trust that care.
That's a danger. That's a danger care right there.
I think that was a specific care.
Was it?
Yeah.
How's it be care?
Yeah. There was a specific care for Quid.
Can redeem a care for. Oh, she also redeemed a random care too. So care and a care Quinn. Perfect. Care Quinn, harm Quinn, and a random care.
Do
Let me just get this loaded up.
Good.
Care.
I just want to go back to work.
That's your problem. It's
All right.
party.
Yeah.
Jen,
Body.
as you make your way through the kitchen, one of the help. It's a hustle, bustle, everything, but in the back, like employee closet, like where dry goods are stored and everything, you can just hear the sound of somebody. It sounds like they're hacking up their lungs, just like deep, wet coughs.
You should go home. We can't have that here.
The Spencers won't let me go home. All hands on deck. Big party. Big party.
What's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, go home. I will tell him I sent you home.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Elaine.
Can't have
And,
you
like,
coughing on the guests.
The door opens up and he's just sweating buckets. His face is a bit sullen. One of his eyes, a little bloodshot. Maybe from all the intense coughing he's been doing.
Leads back.
I'll call tomorrow. We'll let you know how I'm doing.
You know, take the weekend off.
Take forever off. You're fine.
Let me know.
I can't. Mr. Oswald's cars need detailing. Like,
Okay.
That's my
yeah, sure.
that's my
Fine.
task.
I'm not here to argue.
Okay. He goes to like put a hand on you in like solidarity of the helps.
Leans
Yeah.
back immediately.
No.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Back off, boy.
And he starts stumbling his way out from the kitchen to make his way to his place of rest. You know, the back house, for guards and servants and whatnot. But you were trying to eavesdrop.
Lysol.
Uh-huh. That is the room you'll have to go in if you wish to eavesdrop.
Just going in like leading with Lysol.
That stuff doesn't work for 10 minutes. Takes 10 minutes.
Not in this world.
Nope.
It's
All right,
just on the surface.
Because of that small delay, You're not able to catch the beginning of the conversation, but you come in the middle and it's like, is everything in place? You hear the grumpy old man. Yes, don't worry. The stars have aligned. And it hangs. There's no laughter from anyone else. It's like, oh, that was good. You know it was. Either way, that's fine. I'll make sure that you, we'll wire you the money for making that happen. Irons, good job. I don't trust these bastards. Everyone that's been invited is on purpose. Everything's taken care of. And I was like, yes, but I do need to be getting back to town before the festivities truly begin. It's like, I mean, my daughter, it's growing late. She has her fiance, and I'm like, you can leave whenever the fuck you want. I'm like, all right, you made your public appearance. You showed up. Everything's normal. You're just so lucky that you got out when you did, I guess. Everyone's gonna get what's coming to them. All right, Irons pushing me back. You hear the
All I
creak.
see is Dr. Claw. This is literally all I hear in my head right now is Dr. Claw.
The creaking of his wheelchair tells the signs that this private function here in the lounge has ended.
Coughs on Lysol fumes.
Mom, what's that?
Just creeps out to rejoin the festivities, but like looking real suspicious. Like side eyes for everyone.
Beautiful. Perfect. Deadly, what are you doing? At the head of the table where Oswald clearly will sit as he is the head of the table. His drink has been left unattended. That there's a plate of some hors d'oeuvres.
I'll walk over to it and be like, attendant, we need assistance over here. This drink has been left alone for an unknown amount of time. It's probably warm now. Can we get him something cold, please?
A woman kind of like haphazardly like stumbles your way and just like, I'm sorry, what was that?
The master of the house. The drink is out here getting warm.
Oh, we can't have that.
No, we cannot.
No,
You know
no,
what
we
happened
can't.
last time? You know what happened last time someone displeased him?
No, what happened?
That's the point. You don't know about it.
Oh dear.
Now, chop.
Yeah. Chop. She collects the glass and starts walking away.
You okay? You're a little itchy over there.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
I'm gonna just like pour my drink out that she handed me like 5 minutes ago.
Well, that wasn't.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know that. He's not paying attention to the help.
Well, that one just came out of nowhere.
Kelly, give me a D20 roll.
No, roll 20 hates me.
It's evens or odds.
That's roll even.
It's evens or odds.
That's all you got to do.
It's so easy.
Technically, roll me 2 D20s because this would fall into medicine.
You get 2 of them?
Yep. Slash roll, Kelly.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, it's with advantage, so you have an even there.
So,
You're you're studying, like, the fact that weird guy who was just talking to you is being very bullish with help. And it's not so much his conversation with her, but more her visible signs. And you look around and, like, a couple of the servants, the people that live here, like, they're all displaying symptoms of that thing you research. And it's advanced.
I'm gonna just walk out the front door and head to my little office.
You go to leave this great hall, and funny enough, you kind of rush nearby to Andrew and the head detective, but you get to the door. You don't pay them any much mind. You're like, nope, I'm gonna do the thing. It's like, you know where I don't want to be? Here, in this room. You go to throw open the doors to get back into the main hall to get to the exit of the mansion, or, to go deeper into the mansion, to go back towards the back where you need to be, where your work is. And the door's locked.
Question.
Yeah.
Has anybody said what a mansion yet? Because what a mansion.
So, Andrew and Detective, you are able to see that this young woman, like, go to, like, leave, and she can't leave. Like, she's just messing with the door, and is like, no.
Can I roll again?
Range?
The roll, you can attempt to. What are you trying to roll for?
My other advantage.
You can try. Actually, not. They won't. You can roll, but it won't be with advantage.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Make things work.
Well, that's the thing. This is working perfectly fine. This is working perfectly. Also, it is a different advantage to unlock things.
I don't know. There's an ETC at the end of that lets you I can do more than just.
I am letting you know that the advantage would not apply here.
It's just not fair.
Don't worry, you'll
50-50.
don't worry, you'll know when there's something that advantage applies for. Don't worry. Lou has completely figured out exactly what's happening right now, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love the newest addition to our community so much. Just shimmy it and shoulder, and door pops open. Andrew, she is like destroying the door a bit. Like, you hear the splintering of wood as, like, the lock goes with the weight of her thrusting herself into the door.
Ma'am.
I'm gonna accompany Andrew over there. Drink in hand.
I'm not pausing for nobody.
You're not pausing for nobody?
I'm not pausing for nobody.
You collide right into this sickly man in a waiter's uniform who's making his way out, having been dismissed from his duties for the night.
Thanks, Elaine.
So it's like bump, and like he stumbles a bit. He doesn't fall over. He teeters. And turns and looks at you.
Yep. No. Mm-mm.
And he rushes. He advances.
Of course he does.
You can attempt
I'm gonna
to
throw my hot toddy in his face to keep going.
You can attempt to dodge, or you can retreat back into the Great Hall.
Let's attempt to dodge.
Gonna attempt to dodge
Why
him?
are you doing this to me?
You're the one that tried to leave. You're the one who ran into his path.
You're breaking doors.
Yeah.
You're doing doors like you've never been in somebody's house before. Take you nowhere.
Quinn, you may roll again to use that specific care that was given you.
Hey.
Damn it.
No.
Yeah, 19.
Yay.
The highest odds.
You go to dodge, like you attempt to duck, but you were snatched. You dodge right into the arms, and Andrew, detective, you see this sickly-looking man, sweating buckets, his uniform fully soaked through, just take the biggest bite out of this woman that just busted through the door.
Oh,
And because of that brick that was redeemed earlier, that's gonna be two. That's gonna be two harm on Quinn.
so we're gonna move to try and separate these two.
Please do. Motherfucker off me.
And as everybody runs to get, well, as the detective at least runs to go
Yeah.
get closer and break it up, all of the lights go out.
This is the worst dinner party ever. That's why I don't go out.
Fortunately, there's a lot of candles in the Great Hall, but all the power, all the main lighting of the house dies.
Real quick, Matt. Is there somebody close to me when the lights go out initially?
There's a whole bunch of people close to you. There's 50 guests here in the Great Hall.
Okay. And I'm assuming everybody's mildly in a panic as the lights go out.
Oh yeah, the lights go out and the standard usual scream, shriek, gasp, groan.
I'm going to. Well, I'm not going to explode myself here, but
Not that kind of
grab a
groan.
knife. I'm gonna grab
Kind of
a knife.
party.
I'm gonna grab a knife on the table and just stab the nearest person, and then help them.
Stabbing random people.
It was the deadly classic.
Goodness.
Yo,
So let me clarify. You are stabbing somebody who is nearby.
And amidst all the panic, so everyone's
Amidst
like,
all, yep, amidst all the panic, and you're going to help them,
I'm going to stab them.
right?
You know what? Yeah, I'll stab them, then quietly and quickly walk away.
Okay, that's what I needed clarification on. I was like, wait, what are you doing? You said,
Got hurt or something, you know?
okay,
But
perfect.
I'll
perfect.
be meaner. I'll walk
No,
away.
it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be mean.
I'll walk away. Now, I'm letting the motherfucker die.
You don't have to.
You want me to roll my die?
No. This is a random NPC of no consequence right now. Let's see here. Andrew, what are you doing?
Well, there's a momentary shock.
Uh-huh.
Then the
That-
thought of, it's a great time to get to the study.
Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. The one problem, though, Andrew, is you're not that familiar with this particular property.
Aw, damn it. All right.
Don't forget the doors are locked.
Oh, no, that door's not locked anymore. Thanks.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Quinn.
zombies outside.
Entrance to the
What a zombie house.
Room. I need to get. I'm out of this room. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's in the hallway with you.
We chased after. We started walking after you, and then you got bit. The detective intervened, and I was like, "What?" And then the lights went out, and I was like, "Bye."
So of course, there is the screams and panic coming from the Great Hall. And so, yeah, if you want to try to sneak on off, give me a d20. See how well you sneak.
Pretty good.
Hell yeah, you do. You sneak off perfectly. You may not know where the study exactly is, but you know it's somewhere in this mansion. You're gonna find it. So Andrew wanders off alone into the mansion, into the Spencer mansion, in the Arcalay Mountains.
Look. Brad knows this is a bad idea. Andrew does not.
It's beautiful. I love it. Oh, hey, another hurt's been redeemed. Harm. We'll add
No,
to
I finished this evening.
This is only the third one.
Yeah.
You know what? This is all about evens, right?
Roll 1d5. 1. Oh, perfect.
Yay!
Beautiful. Oh, and another random one for when more stuff happens. Oh, perfect.
I mean, we might as well make it evens, right?
Perfect. Ah.
Out.
All right. So Andrew's venturing further into the Spencer mansion.
Yeah.
Elaine,
Yep.
as you're making your way back to wherever it is you feel you need to be, the power goes out. All the guests start screaming.
Okay, this has already gone really sideways. Uh, 2 questions.
Yes.
1,
Yeah.
there's a certain something I've been thinking about for a while.
Uh-huh.
Can I use one of my special moves to see if I know where that is?
Will you tell everybody what your special move is?
Sure. Let me pull it up really quick.
Sure.
My special feature is I know. You know every nook and cranny of the Spencer Mansion, including secret passages and locations of things. Getting keys may be a bit hard, as that is more for guards, but you know the ways and you can't get lost. You also may remember where important or odd things may be. Parentheses, special use.
And you are burning one of those uses?
And
You would know that the Virgin Heart Ruby is within the vault. You'll need the key to get into said vault. The key, Oswald, usually when it's not on his person, he keeps it in his study.
how far am I from the study right now?
You need to go up 1 floor, down the west passageway, to the very end of the hall. And his study is the dead end there. The one door at the end of that hall, straight ahead. Never mind what's on the left and right. It's just rooms full of suits of armor and other random things.
That sounds fun and eccentric.
What a kooky old man. Your second question.
My second question is, am I near flashlights?
Near flashlights, no, but there is a candelabra right there, on a table in the hallway.
What is this, Beauty and the Beast?
I hope not.
Or singing.
That candelabra's
Do I know where there are flashlights, and are they on the way to the study?
They're not on the way to the study. Any spare extra flashlights that are not currently held by guards would probably be in the equipment room of the guardhouse. That lovely building that you live in out back.
Okay. People are panicking. Where are they going?
They panic in the darkness of nobody knows the mansion quite like you do. So
Right.
people are running into things, running into each other. There's screams. A gunshot rings out. All of you hear that. Madness has descended upon Spencer Mansion.
Okay. I guess I will grab the candelabra and just where I am.
All right, so you're going to study. Andrew is trying to fumble and find his way to the study.
Yep.
Detective, you're trying to peel this man who's assaulting a woman with his mouth off of him? Off of her?
There are.
Cool. Roll with disadvantage, please.
Yep.
Oh, there are zombie noises in this music. Perfect. Oh, you? Again, just like your disadvantage says, you're not really good at the physical
Nope.
stuff. So you're trying to, and you're just like,
Shoot the motherfucker.
and goes, but now he's attempting to bite you.
Oh yeah, nah.
You got
roll,
all three pieces. Just shoot it.
roll with disadvantage again, please, for your dodge. As again, this is still a melee brawl scenario.
Damn it. Still no.
And chomp. That is 1 health level. 4. Wait, Jen's over here. JK, not actually hurt. Boom, boom, boom. And now, you're bitten.
Mhm.
And it's just like right on your forearm. And, it's like, and he goes in.
Oh, gun. Straight through.
Gun straight through. Boom. Got him. Not even going to make you roll for it on this one. He's right there. He's on you. You're literally just like, and move my arm a bit, and pow.
Yeah. Back
Body-
towards the door.
He falls.
Lady
He,
who was there.
he slumps and falls down into a heap, a puddle of blood forming around his body.
Yeah.
Is the
Weird,
second
weird
gunshot-
that the body bleeds like that.
Is
yeah.
the second gunshot in the direction of the first gunshot?
No. The first gunshot was from somewhere in the Great Hall. You see the muzzle flash and everything.
We'll grab Detective's hand that was not bit, and we're jettison. I will tell you everything on the way. I will tell you everything on the way. We've got to go right now. Now.
I have a civil duty because I'm a good law enforcement agent, and this is a fantasy game. So,
Let it go.
obvious and leave.
Continue on by myself.
Ah,
I would assure you to not run off by yourself because there are probably more of this gentleman. And I would like for everyone in this great hall to calm down.
there's the sounds of biting and groans and screams and panic all through this great hall.
Well,
No.
As whatever is happening is happening real fast.
smartphone, light.
In ye old 1995?
No.
Oh, I have a pin light on because I am a detective.
Sure.
You're off duty.
Go. I'm never off duty.
Oh.
That's why I have a gun.
Care Pierce, Care Quinn. Okay, beautiful.
Yeah. I'd like to see what this crunching and munching is happening is going on.
The dinner party has turned into a veritable feast. As you wave your light around, people are eating each other.
Well, nerd was right. We are going to drop that light so that we are not a just glowing target right here.
Yeah, I left you.
We are
gone.
gonna,
Guys, that
that's
way,
fine.
because-
This is royal we.
Gone.
So yeah, just
Does everybody else see what he shines his light on?
Oh yeah, anybody who is there at the Great Hall can in fact see. So I believe currently that is just you, Deadly.
I am re-grabbing that fucking knife because I need this.
You go to pull the knife out of your stabbed victim's chest.
Yeah.
Roll with advantage.
What? I grabbed a new one.
20. Even.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
And hey, the bad one was a botch. That's hilarious. But you go to retrieve the knife and you pull it out, barely escaping the grasp of the person that you stabbed, the person you know that was dead, as they come back to some semblance of life, trying to grab hold, their jaws just trying to bite at you.
Double tap that motherfucker.
With the knife?
Nope. Well, I know I should double tap them.
You have learned an important lesson at this moment. Double tap them. Are you attempting to attack them, or are you going to flee while they're still prone and laying there?
According to my thing, I'm getting the fuck out of there for that moment.
Hell yeah. All right, so you are at the head of the table. There's a door off to your left. Or you can try to navigate the room back to where you saw a flashlight coming from.
I mean, they don't look smart enough to operate flashlights, so I might throw the flashlight.
I need 3 rolls as you try to navigate this chaos and sudden zombie outbreak.
Hell
First
yeah.
one's good.
Nope.
Second one's not good.
Hell yeah.
Third one's good, though.
Third one's good. Hell yeah. All right, so that is going to be 1 harm onto deadly. As you're like dodging, kind of in between the flashes of candlelight and the flashlight, and it's like as all this chaos and everything surrounds you, 1 chomp on your left calf. It's like, son, I've been bit, stab, and just keep going. You gotta get out of here.
So, can I make a special request as I'm trouncing over there?
Yeah, sure.
I'm assuming there's a tablecloth, right?
Oh, there's all kinds of there's a giant banquet hall table.
Yeah. And the table I was at is probably the biggest one. It's made of wood. It's really nice wood.
Oh yeah.
If I just casually tip over a candelabra,
Yeah, you just want to light the table on fire? That's totally sure. I'll allow it.
yep,
Why not? Why not?
just casually. Dook.
So all we need is fire zombies.
They're still wet. It's probably hard to fully engulf them.
It's still wet. Ugh.
So what?
All right,
Love it.
Kelly, or I'm sorry, Quinn. You said you were trying. You said you were trying to go out the front door.
I wasn't trying. I was leaving. I was just,
Oh, cool. Somebody's never actually played Resident Evil before.
I haven't.
You get to the front door and you get it cracked just the slightest bit. A muzzle, a full-on danger snoot of teeth and blood of this diseased-looking Doberman. You know, one of the experiments back from the lab that's gotten out is trying to charge through the barely cracked open door. Give me a roll.
Maybe the reason everybody dies.
You and Deadly.
Whoa. Why would that be me?
You said
And on a fire.
You did get another care, Quinn, if you would like to re-roll that.
Kill it with these 19s tonight, though. Yeah. Creeping all over the place.
Roll me another 19. Roll me another 19.
Please. Okay.
You slam the door shut on its face, managing to drive it back, keeping said evil pupper from getting into the room with you, into the Great Hall with you. Or, well, the main hall. You're not in the Great Hall anymore. The front's shut. Front's probably not a good way to go, but you know that you could go through the mansion to the back to get to the lab.
Why not?
Perfect. Beautiful. Yes, Leanne, that is exactly what's happening right now. That is
Yeah.
exactly what this is. So, detective,
Yeah.
you're paying attention to all the chaos and the badness, and you hear the front door partially open and suddenly just aggressively angry dog trying to break in, and the nerd manages to get the door shut.
Oh man.
Light at her feet so as not to blind her, but to know she has my attention.
It's at this point one of the party guests, with a little bit of a hobble, makes it out of the Great Hall and is standing there with you. So the three of you at the bottom are together. That would be Deadly, or that would be Quinn, Bruno, and Deadly. What was your character? Bob. That's right, Bob.
Bob Silk.
Bob Silk.
Back man.
Meanwhile, somewhere else in the mansion, Elaine, you've gotten there with no problems. You know all the right doors. Something seems a little suspicious. Well, we're just gonna go around through these other rooms real quick and just completely avoid that.
Yeah. Everything's bad right now, and I don't even know the extent of it.
Well, but while the badness is going on, Andrew, staying on the first floor or going to the second floor?
Well, Andrew doesn't know the layout of this place.
I know he doesn't. That's why I'm asking Andrew.
Yeah. So he's gonna stay. I mean, he's gonna stay searching the first floor for now.
Beautiful. All right. So you were in the main hall, the door with the staircase and everything. So across the way, there's two doors. One behind the staircase, and
Wait, I just thought about that. You
Yeah.
said there's been 2 gunshots. Going to the second floor. How about that for a second? I was like, wait, Pierce is shot. I've heard one other gunshot.
You sure have.
I was like, there's 2 guns. No, we're not staying on this first floor. It's gotten dangerous down
All
here.
right. So if you go left up the staircase, you know that leads you to the balcony surrounding the Great Hall where the dinner party is happening.
Okay. So
Across the way, you know that one door leads to the balcony out front, the other door leads you deeper into the thing. So obviously you're going to go through the thing that leads you deeper into the house.
Yes.
Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Roll me a sneak.
Doo-doo.
Because, well, one person can
Nope.
navigate. And nope, you do not have any cares. So,
I do not.
oh, look, it's more help. Why are there so many helpers here? Especially here, like, where there's not even the party. Like, this isn't a place that normal peasants can go. What's this guy doing? And he shambles a bit.
I've seen this before. We're not going towards that dude.
Give me another D20 roll.
Okay.
I don't think you had perception-based things, correct?
I
Okay,
didn't
cool.
get it even though.
Perfect. You do notice through the darkness, mostly because she's wielding a candelabra that's lit. From the other side, as this zombie like stumbles and you're like transfixed on that, it's like suddenly like door opens, source of light. The head servant, Elaine, on the other side of the zombie, just navigating perfectly fine through this death mansion.
Okay.
Just-
Don't know what to do with that.
Yep, just making you aware.
She's on the other side of the zombie.
She's behind the zombie who's facing you.
The wobbly guy.
Yep, the wobbly guy.
Or
This
seems like
clearly,
a
this
wobbly
clearly
guy
drunk,
fighting somebody.
this clearly drunk servant.
Yeah.
I'm just making you aware of what's in your general surroundings.
Okay. Well,
Somebody may have advantage in, like, leadership or something.
yep.
And she is a loyal employee to the Snitzer family.
Yeah, but just I don't. I'm trying to think of what my character, because I know what it is. Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to figure out what Andrew thinks is going on.
Well, you did see one servant take a bite out of a lady downstairs before the power went out.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I don't think I can. She's just a maid in his mind.
That's fair.
I'm trying to think what she can do.
Well, I mean, one thing you can clearly see that she's doing is that she's navigating without getting any kind of stopped or interrupted by all these lesser thans.
Well, let's see. Miss, could you please direct me to this study? So I'm backing away from whatever that guy. Trying to give him a wide berth. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but just not getting close to him. Like, I'm moving to the other side of the hall that he's stumbling around on.
Mm-hmm.
And what is with this guy?
I'm guessing for story's sake, I hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was whispering.
I like turn to look toward the voice, and there's teetering man
Oh?
between us. With all due respect, Mr. Spencer, I'm just gonna get my severance package and go.
Okay. Where
Man is shut.
where is she in relation right now?
So, are you looking at roll 20?
Yeah.
Draw a pen line. Come on, work with me here. Draw. Freehand. There we go. So we'll just say that's Jen. This is Zombie. I'll say this is Andrew.
Okay.
And there's hallway. And there's hallway. There's a door here. There's a door here.
Gotcha.
And if my memory is serving me right, because I definitely didn't speedrun the Resident Evil games, there's a door on the left. So,
Oh,
Alright.
here's a tactic. Gonna basically kind of run at them and go around them slightly.
use the tank controls.
And then Elaine's just gonna
Well-
keep going on her way.
He's gonna be like, that's fine and dandy. Where the hell is the study?
I've never played these games. I have no idea what's going on.
I don't either. I just got really sad for a water monster one time.
Who's pulled up and died right now? Do it.
Like, I don't care about your severance package. I just want to know where the study is.
Well, good news then. I just heard some walks.
You know what? Okay, we're gonna move past. We're gonna try to move past the zombie.
All right, give me a dodge roll.
Okay. I'm gonna fail that, but fine.
You may not. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Roll with disadvantage. Roll with disadvantage. That's right.
Yeah. So attack incoming, right?
Because Nepo babies don't know how to do stuff.
Yeah. So attack incoming, right?
Well, yeah, yes. If you're trying to move past the zombie, he will
Okay.
attempt to bite you.
Well then,
Unless you can dodge.
I can't dodge, but what I can do is my little special feature.
Yes. What is your special feature?
Special feature, help. Fate seems to favor you. either through fortunate circumstances, whenever an attack is incoming at the air, he's able to automatically deflect it. Either the hit will miss or fall onto a nearby person.
Help yourself. Don't stand there.
Well, as there's
Some bread.
yes, like I said, there's only 2 people that I would give the air to. Brad is, of course, one of them. So Brad is using the first of his special feature.
Yep.
Fortunately or unfortunately, Elaine is further down the hall and not an immediate direct threat of said zombie thing. But as it goes to like chop down on you, you kind of just sidestep and brush one of the suits of armor and standing in the hall just like, and Phil, and just step over. Is like, thank you very much.
Yep.
And there's nothing barring your way between you and Elaine.
Okay.
But there are sounds. Shuffling many feet up here on the second floor with you. You might want to be quick.
Yeah.
Me-
Okay.
Meanwhile, back on the first floor, you 3 are all together. That's great. I've got my top 2 and my bottom 3 ever together. If only all 5 of you were together.
All right. Oh, we got sneakers. Sneaking off.
I would know how to get through the house to the back exit, right?
I mean, you know that you have to go that way. As far as like how to navigate the house, no, you don't. You are a worker bee. You rarely get to step foot into the actual mansion because the mansion's for people.
That's true.
Jesus.
That's
Hey,
true.
hey, nerd, do you know how to get up out of here?
A door. I wouldn't go through that one though. I wouldn't go through that one.
The Great Hall is grown.
Why don't you go through that one? That would be helpful for everybody.
The Great Hall has grown quiet. The sounds of distress and murder and death coming to a sudden stop.
Are you always this miserable?
We've got to go.
And then a cacophony of groans
Walking.
and
Walking.
shuffle.
Walking. Sliding around. Perimeter of the room.
So
You
there,
should probably head upstairs. It's gonna be easier to block upstairs.
Have you never lived through a horror film before? You never go upstairs.
First of all, no one's lived through a horror film.
Still
because
walking while they're talking.
Film. Okay.
Still going.
I'll follow the flashlight, dude.
Why don't you live? So let's not go up the stairs.
Secondly, those are just stereotypes. Stereotypes aren't real. Okay. That's very mean of you to presume that type of stuff, nerd.
I'm
Deadly.
not going up the stairs.
Deadly, Pierce, both of you roll me a d20. Deadly, you have just received a care if you would like to use that.
I am using that.
You're fine. For now.
Yep.
I vote upstairs.
Deadly, one. Check.
As a private investigator here, there are things that need to be discovered.
All right. So
He is not talking, and he is flicking the light low, keeping it low on the ground, not directly to anything's eyes. Just seeing the wall, moving carefully, pistol drawn,
are you,
trying to move quietly.
you give me a d20 for moving quietly.
Yep.
See if you accidentally stumble or bump into something. Oh, and you bump into a table, and what do you know? A vase smashes onto the ground. The sound of shuffling grows more intense. But you're shining your flashlight on the ground, right?
Yep.
A small silver key that was inside the vase glistens in your flashlight.
Quick scoop. Still moving.
Okay, perfect.
Grab
Keith-
it.
If he's not grabbing it, I'm fucking grabbing it.
Oh, I'm grabbing that thing.
Okay, so Deadly, you are heading upstairs to the second floor. Pierce, what are you doing? Like, are you staying on the first floor and going to the doors across the way, or are you going upstairs?
We're scouting this room, so I'm gonna head to the doors on this floor.
Okay.
He wants to go upstairs. That's on him.
Okay. And Quinn,
Staying with the police officer.
staying with the man with the gun. Smart.
Obviously.
Very smart. All right. Bob, as you get up onto the second floor, there's a loud crashing sound like something falling over from behind the door right in front of you. There's a door behind you, which you know would lead to the balcony overlooking the Great Hall where the dinner party has happened. Or there's a door off to the right that looks like it leads out to a balcony outside.
So there's 3 doors. There's a crash behind one. The other 2 lead to balconies.
Well, one leads to an inside balcony over the murder room, and the other leads to an outer balcony, an outside space.
I'm gonna go to the outside space.
Okay. We have a 3-way split now. Let's go.
We're so
Is there
dead.
any vines?
Fine.
We're so dead.
Is there any vines on the wall?
No,
Man, this is a very well fucking kept mansion.
it is. It's almost like somebody does their job very well.
Anything climbable?
No, but you could maybe jump down onto a car and give me a d20 roll real quick as you're surveying the surroundings down below.
11.
Everything looks fine. You should totally do it.
I'm not going down there. My goal isn't to escape right now. Good to know. I can get out of here quickly.
Yeah.
I'm going to sneak out and take a peek at the room with the loud crash, very silently and stealthily.
There's some, not a guard, but servant. Looks like he's pinned under a suit of armor.
Does the suit of armor have a sword?
No. There's a poleaxe that's like a halberd, if you will, laying on the ground that fell out of its hand when it got pushed over or fell over onto this thing or whatever.
Now, I'm ask this question because I know this. How close is it to this supposed not zombie person under the armor?
This totally pinned and definitely would not be able to break out at an inopportune moment person.
Yes.
Fairly close. Fairly close. Within grabbing, within arm's reach, one could say.
Can I stab the zombie in the top of the head?
What
with my
zombie?
current knife?
Can I zombies?
Stab the person?
Can you
stab the person?
Can you
in the head?
stab the poor? Yeah, you can.
Yep. Yep. I get my advantage, right?
Uh-huh.
And
14.
Good thing you got that advantage.
I know, right?
So that is.
This is not designed for any of us to survive.
Yes, no, it is designed specifically for you all to survive.
yeah, so work together.
Weird. Like a Resident Evil game or something.
And once I finish stabbing it, I'm getting my knife, just stab, pull it out,
Knife.
and I'm gonna grab the halberd.
Halberd, are you gonna check the body?
Chop its head off fucking first with the halberd.
Cool, perfect.
Then I will check the body.
A pool of blood starts forming around the body. It's weird that bodies bleed that way. And then
How is that weird?
Where did he have?
Because it seems to come out of like the middle of his body, but you chopped his head off, so it should be coming out of the neck.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna say, wait a second. Blood should be coming out of the body.
This game is just fan service for me.
It really is.
But you check the body. Yeah, this man has a pocket flashlight. It's weird that he didn't turn it on here in the darkness, but hey.
Ignorance is bliss. But fuck it. Turn it on. Look around.
And you're able to, it's a pocket, so you're able to like put it in like your suit jacket, and your hands are still free.
I like it, but also hate it. Why do you gotta make it so convenient? Why do you have to make it so convenient?
Well, so you had 2 hands for your halberd, good sir. Sir Knight.
Sir Bob.
Take a look at the room. Is there any other point of entrance? Any other people? Not zombies.
Well, in this hallway that you're standing in, there is a door on the left, a door straight ahead, and 2 doors on the right.
None of them are labeled.
Of course not.
The fuck? This damn.
You labeled
these damn
doors.
helpers aren't labeling things properly.
You label stuff in your
mansion is
house.
Can I go to the stairs and try to signal the people that I was with?
Sure, you can go back the way you came if you'd like. So, for you two still sneaking and skulking around down below in the main hall, from the second floor, there's a flashlight over the banister, kind of like trying to wave, gesture at you.
That's how you wave with tank controls. How do the things in the room with us respond to this light?
They don't seem to really be paying it much mind.
Interesting.
But you can deduce, and I'll give this to you. They don't seem to be responding to light. But they are definitely responding to sound.
So that's why we're moving slowly. Slowly and quietly. Not talking. About to go through the loudest, creakiest door in existence.
That opens so slow.
Squeak.
The 2 below you seem to ignore your gestures for hey up here and go to another door downstairs. Meanwhile, Andrew and Elaine, now kind of together. Elaine has a little bit of a lead on you, but straight ahead, it's like there's a door, one door off to the right, which Elaine, you know, would lead down into the courtyard, which is the way to get to the guardhouse. The house in the back, servants' quarters. But straight ahead is Oswald's study.
And why do you need to get to the study? Oh, she's heading toward the study.
Things going crazy around here. I think it might be safer there.
Yeah, do you know what's going on?
Not a clue.
It's weird. Pretty sure your grandfather did.
That's upsetting.
Your grandfather and the doctor and Captain Irons.
The doctor?
The doctor.
Tyson.
That one.
Ah. Just wanting to be clear.
There are a lot of doctors under the employ of Umbrella.
What's going on downstairs?
The last I saw, someone bit someone. Lights went out. Gunshots started firing.
But I know where the circuit breaker for the building is.
Oh yeah, it's back in the lounge.
Any reason why your grandfather and Captain Irons and Dr. Tyson want you dead?
Me dead.
All of us, I guess. I don't know. We're getting exactly what we deserve. Now, to be fair, it probably doesn't include me. Because I'm not a person.
I cannot think for the life of me why my grandfather would want me dead. You sure about that?
Well, you were invited, weren't you?
Invited or required to be here?
You know your family, they're the same thing.
I'm expected to be here.
Going to the courtyard or going to the study?
Daddy.
All right, you open the doors. There, no zombies. Nothing bad happens to you. Everything's fine in this nice long hallway of windows and doors. Not a single bad thing.
Windows. Windows look like easily smashable, or do you like trouble?
Like some birds can fly. Like some birds can fly through them or something. It's weird.
What do you think? Dogs can get through those windows too? Like
No, they're on the second floor. You're safe
On
from
the second
dogs.
floor.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so never go to the second floor.
Yeah, dogs will never get
Yeah, it's still over birds too. It's fine. It's fine.
Now people at the first floor, like
Oh, hate to be those guys right now.
you get into the study. There's soft, wonderful music of piano. For some reason, the room feels safe.
Can I like lock the door in any way?
Yeah. Yeah, there's just a little click.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh no, the shark's somewhere else, Lou. Come on. Stay with me here. Stay with me here. You guys laugh. There actually is a shark in Resident Evil 1.
Zombie shark? Are you
There's a zombie shark. Yes,
Types of shit here. No.
that there really is.
Where y'all were all Resident Evil nerds. I was a Cube nerd. So
You think we're not cube nerds?
Either way, you are safely in this
many other people who watched all of the Cubes.
wonderful safe room. There is a desk with a typewriter on it.
Anything on the typewriter?
Where's your ink ribbons?
Like paper sitting around, perhaps?
Where's she?
The typewriter does not have paper loaded into it or anything. There is an ink ribbon off to the side. But next to the typewriter, the antique typewriter, there is, of course, ye old, lovely 1996 Mac computer. I'm sorry, 95.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start opening drawers,
Check that.
looking for a key.
You start opening drawers. Many of the drawers are left unlocked, but there's one drawer that you cannot get open. It's locked. Looks like
Maybe that should open with a letter opener.
no, you can't. And it looks like there's a slot for a small key to this desk.
You have a key to this thing?
I do not.
Crap.
That looked like a drawer I would like to get access to too.
I mean, it's locked. There's probably no shit in there.
It's a locked drawer of Oswald Spencer's desk.
Is there anything around that I could feasibly use to try to jimmy it open?
Unfortunately, not. For some reason, like it's weird. Like,
No
like
letter openers.
even though it looks like it's a very basic key that like you could easily probably lockpick. No, you need the specific key. It's weird. It's weird.
Okay. Is there
Freaking
anything else of value I
Spencer's.
can pocket?
Oh, there's all kinds of valuable things up in here. There's like some antiques. There's like some watches and a display case. So many wonderful things that Oswald owned.
Handheld stuff, so maybe I'll grab a watch or two. Stuff in a pocket.
Heck yeah. Nice, expensive, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of watches.
Andrew doesn't say a thing. He just
He's got bigger things to worry about than a couple watches going missing.
Andrew, what you're looking for, you could pretty confidently deduce it's probably locked in this desk.
need to find that key.
You do? What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
The key to the vault?
Ah. I'm looking for the will.
Okay.
Yeah, when she admits to crime, he'll admit to crime. So, okay, fine, teamwork. I'm looking for...
Is the detective here? No. Cool. Crime. Yeah.
Yeah, the detective's not here. Both people talking about crime. Like, okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why
In the
I
vault?
I think it's in this desk. I think that's where the will is. The vault, I do not know.
Okay. Here's
If we
the
find
thing.
the vault key, I'll gladly give it to you.
I'm back at you. If I find the will, you can have it. I don't really care. Here's the thing. Did that guy try to attack you?
He lunged at me.
And you said somebody bit somebody?
Yes.
Okay.
The research assistants, I think.
Like, I am obviously unemployed now. I was really just hoping to stabilize my finances for the next few years, but it seems like things might be a little more serious than petty theft. Grand theft, really.
True.
I
Deadly. One second. Deadly. Did you stay upstairs and be like, well, fuck the two that want to stay down there with all the zombies? Or.
Yes, I did.
Okay. If you would like, as you wander the halls, to maybe stumble into the study, you can.
Okay. Yeah, I would.
The door?
I'd be carefully
She locked the door.
checking.
All right. So fair. So there's someone at the door trying to jingle the handle.
Immediately stop talking.
Who is it?
Can I unlock the store with, craftiness
You can attempt to.
in totally legal ways?
You are not a zombie, so the safe door is not safe from you.
4.
Even.
With some jiggle, jangle, something, not one of your kitchen table knife, your dinner table knife in the things, like the lock unlocks. And there's one of the dinner guests.
With an axe.
With a halberd.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay, cool. You didn't bite me. Come on, just come in there and close the door and relock it. Hi. You guys have some hungry guests downstairs?
Wait, how many?
A lot?
How many is a lot?
All of them.
I quit so hard.
They quit fucking life. Okay? I don't want to quit life.
Seriously,
Why do you want
Spencer,
this?
what's going on here? You have to know something.
Ah, I see you made it to the study. From over the PA.
Ooh.
Hello there. You hear the whirring of a camera in the corner.
Do we recognize the voice?
You, Andrew Spencer, would recognize the voice of one Dr. Tyson.
Dr. Tyson?
Andrew!
What is going on?
Well, an experiment, my boy.
I didn't sign a consent form.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry. Nobody's going to survive this. Your grandfather decided that it was time to test the next wave of your family's legacy. I didn't quite think the T virus was ready, but fortunately we had a breakthrough by one of my assistants, Quinn. It's a shame that she's going to die and not be able to get the credit that she so deserves for this. But don't worry, her hard work will just further advance the legacy of the Umbrella Corporation.
Why would you just kill off good help?
I fucking hate nerds.
I mean, I'm not killing anybody.
Okay.
But the benefactor, the proprietor, the true one leader of the Spencer family, Oswald, decided it was time.
Where is grandfather?
Last I saw, he was being pushed away by irons.
Would a zombie know how to use a wheelchair?
I would imagine not.
Sorry, zombie? Oh, God, I quit.
That's what they are like.
I quit.
You know, like you're seeing like the horror film kind of
Should have
like
gone to trade school. My dad was right. Like, should have been an electrician. I got a degree in communications, and here I am.
Anyways,
Meeting my zombies at a party.
Andrew, our deal is still on, of course. So if you can make it to the helipad, that there is a safe passage out. Because while Oswald is the current sole benefactor of this company, we both know that, like you said, he is not quite sustainable anymore. So I'm still here for, well, whichever Spencer suits me, so to speak.
Oh, that's good to know.
Your deal?
Anyways,
Yes.
good talking. I'm glad to see that you're still alive, Andrew, and friends. Yes, bully. Good luck.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I
changes
smashed
things.
the camera with my halberd.
Sure can.
You were in on this shit?
Wanton destruction of property.
No.
But there's a deal.
For when
Oh yeah, there's also a
the,
fire going on
for
downstairs.
when I take over the company.
What's the deal?
That his research will still be funded when I take over the company.
Okay.
Well,
No, we need to get out of here.
What? I don't think it should.
I can come back? No. I'm just gonna work at Wendy's.
Why don't we just
Well.
take care of the problem and, I don't mean to sound mean, but, replace the grandfather with you, then you can
There's another problem.
bullshit
You said
down.
there's lots of zombies. That's an immediate
I
problem.
have to get out of here to do that. Yes, like she said, much more immediate problem. We need to get out.
Matt, do I notice the
Big problem.
computer?
Yeah, it's right there on the desk.
Do I notice the watches, the billions of watches in her pockets or wherever she shoved them to?
No.
Okay, cool. Cool. Neither are you police. And I'm just going to try to take the computer apart.
You pop open the side panel of the computer.
Yep.
Yeah, no problem. Easy.
What are you doing?
Listen, okay. This T virus thing that he mentioned is really bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe there's some good stuff that, maybe the virus, the formula, right? That's how viruses are made. Is on this computer. We can give it to somebody once we escape. No thanks to Quinn.
Andrew, you would know anything dealing with those kinds of things of the Spencer family and Umbrella Corporation would not be on this computer.
No, I figured as much.
Just making sure that was clearly communicated to you.
Yeah.
Letting him busy himself.
Yeah.
And so we can then give it to officials to come up with a answer to that bullshit.
Who's gonna believe us?
Yes.
Oh, we went to a
Dear.
dinner party that broke out in zombies?
My dear, if we can make it to the helipad, we can leave.
Do you know my name? I'm just wondering.
Unfortunately not.
Okay. As expected.
Do you
Meanwhile,
not wish to leave?
Oh no, I want to leave very, very badly.
downstairs.
Yep. We finally at that door.
Yeah, you have made it. You actually made it a couple rooms past that door. The first door that you went through was some kind of storeroom. It was like a whole bunch of antiquities, vases, paintings, stuff. Some stuff still in wrapping, some in a state of being packaged or unboxed. You're not really sure if they're moving in or trying to move stuff out. The room beyond that is a hallway. There is a door on the right, a door on the left with but the walls mostly made of windows, leads into a courtyard.
And we had time to talk.
Yeah, go nuts. Please, chew the scenery. Chew it. And also, Pierce, give me a D20 roll.
Absolutely. Nice. Hey.
Pierce, you do have a care if you would like to use it.
Once we get another 19. A 9.
Perfect.
I tried, whatever.
No, that was great.
Yeah. Ma'am, are you okay?
I am, but you don't look too good.
Nah, it's comes with the job.
We need to.
We absolutely need to get out of here.
I don't think we're gonna get out of here off of this bottom floor, though. We're gonna have to go up.
Go up?
We're gonna have to go up.
Perhaps. What is your name?
Quinn,
Quinn? Detective Sardine. What's going on here?
well, it was supposed to just be for military war zones. Obviously, this is not a war zone, so fucked up, real bad. But if you would like to survive, you've got to get me out of here.
Well, that was part of the plan.
So let's go.
Actively leave you here, but just trying to get some information while we're going, while we're walking, while we're moving. Just
You check the door to the right, and it's unlocked, and it opens, and there's a it's just like a mud room kind of deal. There's another door on the other side. If you
Open the door at all?
If you go through that door, looks like not a lounge, but like a living room, like a den. There's a fireplace, some nice warm fire going, some couches, some trophies, and a shotgun mounted on the wall
Oh,
Ooh, I want that.
over the fireplace.
same here. But what we gonna do? Yeah, I do, but I'm good with guns. I would like to use my special move, man.
Which special move? Well, what is your special move? You have not yet you have not yet described your special move.
I have not. My special move is called Snoop. Life on the force and being a detective has made you really, really good at figuring out what and where perps are hiding things. You automatically can uncover anything hidden or important in your general area. If there's nothing there where you're looking, no slot is used of your 3.
Yes. So here in this living room, there are a few notable items of import. There is an odd green herb.
Yep.
There's obviously the shotgun that is mounted to some kind of trap mechanism.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And there's a journal,
Ooh.
a diary off to the side of the couch.
All right. Is that booby trapped? Booby trapped a shotgun.
Obviously, people who put us in a zombie gauntlet. So let's
Something to hide.
not. Can we please go upstairs? We need to start already higher. Anywhere
In a moment.
that's not here.
We appear to be able to move quietly and safely for now. I'm here looking for some information myself. If you'll bear with me while we get that done, I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Kelly, give me 2 d20s real quick.
Really?
Hey, this is with advantage. Yeah, the wound on his arm has stopped bleeding and looks a bit infected and, maybe a bit feverish, but he doesn't seem to be displaying any symptoms of noticing something's very wrong. As far as the detective can tell, I got bit. It's whatever. It's fine. It doesn't even hurt anymore.
Would I recognize the green herb?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What is it?
It's a wonderful special herb specific to the Arcalay Mountains that is
Yep.
that is really good at healing wounds, not infections. That's the blue herbs, but the green herbs at least will reduce damage and harm. And you're really hurt. He's bit.
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
I'm gonna take the little green thing.
You take the green plant and you eat it.
Yes.
Unless you're mixing it and then it gets ground into a fine powder, so you snort it? I don't know. They never quite detail what they do with the herbs.
Just put it in your body somehow.
Just choke it down like the cinnamon challenge.
Which way is terrible?
It's like BC headache powder,
So you are using the one green herb?
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm check that out.
Chewing on bushes.
Yes.
Oh no, Leanne. First aid sprays are all over the place too, but they haven't found those yet.
I am. Yeah, check out his diary.
September 16th, 1995. I can't believe that the fools actually think that I'd bring them to a charitable dinner. I cannot wait to see the results of T-virus test alpha here in a public setting. How quickly will this spread? How quickly will this thing happen? Tyson promises me promising results. And it'll all be videotaped and recorded. That way we can use it for selling upon the black market as we try to make BOWs the future of modern warfare.
T-virus, huh? Pocket. Read this
Evidence.
later as we walk.
Evidence.
Yep. And I ain't good with disarming the things. So
Oh. Can I do the thing?
Like I said, you'd know when you'd be able to do the thing.
I am. Give me a second. At least I hope I am.
Double odds.
you can do this.
Come on, double odds.
Don't listen to Matt. Hey, don't listen to Matt. I look at you.
You grab some nearby thread and some ropes and things like that, and you lift the shotgun up, and
He
when,
hates me.
and when you take the shotgun, the hooks that it's on kind of like rise up, and you're like, well, that's clearly not right. So you push them back down and you tie it off so that they're still in the position that you originally found them. And you've disarmed the trap. And you have a shotgun now. Heck yeah.
Can we go upstairs now?
You know this building?
Figured we would just go back the way we came.
Back towards the things? Excuse me, the T-virus BOWs?
Look, I just sit in a lab all day. I do not know how to fight these things.
Well, let's move
They
forward.
weren't even supposed to happen yet.
Moving forward. Keep it going. Just I'm hearing these things and we're just still going.
You guys move back into the mud room, the square room that separates this this living room, this den, and the hallway where you know you need to push forward. And you get to the door to go to the hallway, and it's locked. There's a rumble, and the ceiling starts to descend. No spikes or anything, just large space coming down
Just pushed
to attempt to make Jill sandwiches.
down. No, Joe. Hello, Bruno. Bracing to hold this ceiling, I hope.
Can I try to disarm this?
Yes, Miss
I
Quinn.
don't know.
You're not trying to disarm the ceiling. There's no visible mechanisms with which you can see. For those of you upstairs, you're hearing a rumbling, like something's like slowly lowering down below, like from the floor you're on.
What the hell is that?
I'm really hoping not the zombies. But I
Maybe
know
it's a
about the
fight.
booby traps.
So what?
But I know about the booby traps.
You know that there are. Oswald is a very eccentric man who has some odd defenses.
Eccentric. He's a wacky guy.
Certain things I was told never to touch.
Like a shotgun.
Like shotgun
Yeah.
below us.
Maybe it's the fire down there too. You know,
Why is there a fire? Why is that on fire?
because there's there's candelabras on the table. The zombies were shuffling around. It got knocked down. It caught fire.
Okay.
Did you
Mr.
want me to
Spencer.
put it out mid zombie crisis?
I it's going to be a problem if we kind of, it's fine. Mr. Spencer, where are you supposed to meet this helicopter?
At the helipad on the roof.
Nope, not on the roof.
Where is it then?
The helipad is out by the hidden secret research facility out back behind the guardhouse.
So, just out back behind the guardhouse. I'm not going to talk about the hidden research facility.
Okay.
Okay.
I know how to get out. I found a balcony earlier that was safe. We can jump down.
I would know other ways out, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, you know exactly how to get into the guardhouse because that's also servant quarters. That is that's your special thing. Remember?
Okay. I know a way that doesn't involve me breaking both my ankles. So I think I'm gonna go with that one. I don't know. We've been in this room.
The computer lights on. Or the computer monitor like flicks on, and there's just a big green screen because old computers, and it reads, it's like Hunter Lodge trap activated. Disable? Question mark.
Mac
Yes.
computer.
Okay. We're going to say Jen pushes yes. Right as the halberd comes down on the computer. And Andrew, Elaine, you realize that Oswald's computer maybe controlled traps that are active here in the building, and your new friend, with a halberd, smashed said way of disabling the traps.
What did you do that for?
We're blowing.
It's the computer screen.
I don't want to be this guy, but he was.
You turned it on. What did you think it was going to do?
Blow up.
With the name Hunter Trap?
I
Disable?
just swung. Action was needed, and I took it.
You just broke the one thing that could disable every trap in this building.
Or I imagine trigger traps in the building, to clear the way for us.
Well, I mean, let's not hit any traps.
For those of you downstairs, the ceiling stops descending upon you. Just as it's about to, fully crush. And it starts rising back up. And you hear the doors unlock.
Good job. I think.
You know what?
Oh, this place sucks.
We really need to get out of here really quickly.
Far
Oh,
from where we are is the lab.
So, you know that
Everybody seems to know what this layout is but me.
it's like Jen doesn't either. But, so you're currently in the mansion. Behind the mansion is...
Draw us out a cute little picture.
Sure. You know what? Why not? Why
You're so
not?
good at this.
I mean, you could just, Google Resident Evil 1 mansion layout,
I felt like
but
that was cheating.
but it's fine. It's fine. I got
I felt like that was cheating.
No, you
All right.
should have just explained this whole how big this fucking mansion is.
oh yeah.
This mansion is dumb.
Yeah, it's super gigantic.
Mansion map. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
God, that's a lot.
Yep.
Matt, why?
I didn't make
it.
I didn't make Resident Evil. I wish I made Resident Evil. Natcom.
He just plays it.
All right.
Goodness.
So this is the mansion. Remember mansion? It is
Very nice.
it is 3 stories.
I see.
Okay. So
Are you not
courtyard.
counting the basement? We're not. Oh, wait.
Oh, you're right. 4 stories. My bad. I didn't plan on any encounters in the basement, but if you guys want to go to the basement, we can make it happen.
That was awful.
What's fucking
Fine.
All right. So
I was just
mansion, courtyard,
terrified.
right? Out back of the courtyard, there is guardhouse, staffing quarters, and beyond that, down the trail, deeper into the mountains, would be the secret research facility.
Okay. And where, with an X, where am I?
You and the detective are here.
Oh, we're practically halfway there. It's fine.
Is there a door leading out that's not the courtyard?
Yeah. Sure is. There's a couple doors leading out that aren't the courtyard.
Any of them near me?
There's one. You know what? There is a path, balcony trail kind of deal thing. Right at the end of this hallway you're at right now. So if you exit that door and take a right, you can get out there that way.
I feel like it's a trap. Everything with you is a trap.
In Resident Evil, it would never be a trap. It definitely doesn't activate one of the first cutscenes of the game if you're playing the video game.
Hunter trap room.
Look, there's no traps in Resident Evil.
That'd be crazy.
The room's gonna flood or something. There's just that one smoosh room. Let's go. Let's close our eyes and bolt.
Look, that's just his favorite shotgun. All right.
Wait till you find the poison gas room upstairs. Move those statues real quick to block the vents.
Woo.
Love Resident Evil. It's so over the top.
It's a good series. Alright, so I'm flying blind. I have no idea how to move to this place except for to move forward.
The computer's smashed, so you guys wouldn't get security camera footage of other survivors or zombies or anything. Who needs intel? That'd be crazy.
Mason.
Don't worry. I've got a plan.
Okay, so you guys are heading out towards the guardhouse / staffing quarters. Beautiful.
Works for me.
Up top, friends, what are we doing?
Well, we need to get out of here as quickly as possible.
Where would your grandpa be?
The hell would I?
Probably.
Yeah, long gone. Our safe room.
Elaine, you would know that he would either be in a safe room up on the 3rd floor, if he's still on site. If he's not still on site, he would have been evacuated and in the safety of probably far away, maybe down in Raccoon City.
What kind of, I guess, security measures does a safe room have?
Oh, you need fingerprint, which you definitely couldn't get off a glass down at the banquet hall or anything.
Not now, I can't.
Yeah. Glass is gone.
Why is the glass gone?
Because you set it on fire.
Sent it away.
The glass doesn't burn.
Yeah, but some
It
dumbass
melts.
sent it away. We don't know which glass it is now.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
And voice recognition, because it's the 90s.
Yeah, he's either gone or somewhere so safe we can't get to him. So let's go.
Exactly.
Say, Mr. Spencer, do you know how to get to the helipad?
Do I know at least, since that's supposed to be at least my way out?
It is at the far back of the property beyond the staffing quarters.
All I know is on the far back of the property.
Right next to the entrance to the secret research lab.
Beyond the staffing quarters.
Which is which way?
From that, he points to the back. That's the only way he knows. Where the staffing quarters is.
I'm gonna.
Don't you work here?
It was really a rhetorical question. I'm gonna.
Right. Andrew, you said you had a plan. What's your plan? And are you vocalizing this plan?
Oh, well, yeah, his plan is we need to get out of here very,
quarters.
very quickly. This gentleman seems to know a quick way out. So, why don't you lead the way as quickly as possible?
Roll leadership.
I don't want to go his way.
And that's
Roll two d20s. Yep.
both success.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
If you get deadly Jen, if you stick with Andrew's plan, you guys will have advantage on your next 2 rolls.
So real quick, if we go with you to the helipad, the deal is only for you, not us. What happens to us?
That I don't know, but it's your only option.
Is there
Not the only option.
That's the only way I got out.
That's the only way
Do
you
you have a way out?
jump out the fucking balcony, run for my fucking life.
Well, lead the way then.
But I have other needs.
I'm sorry I can't help you with that.
What are your other needs besides getting out?
So, well, first of all, if this virus gets out, if we can get out, the virus can get out, right? And so we need.
Oh, deadly! Roll me a d20. I forgot.
1.
We need a copy
It's
of the hard drive that has the formula on it, so we can give it to somebody, so we can possibly create the antidote or whatever the fuck we need to do.
Or if she's still alive, we can just find Quinn.
Yeah, let's ask the person who created this.
She. Listen,
Yeah.
I've known her for a little while. She probably feels a little bad right now.
Wouldn't they?
Not that they're gonna cooperate.
Just because you don't cooperate doesn't mean she won't.
Hey, Bob, your calf is starting to itch.
Listen,
itchy.
okay.
Itchy.
Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll show you the way out. Oh,
Please
yeah.
stop.
Yes.
No.
Yes, please lead us the way out.
You're still following?
Okay. Matt, is there this is a study you said?
Uh-huh.
Is there a ladder on one of these? I'm assuming a tall bookshelves in this 90s mansion that rolls like Beauty and the Beast.
Well, that would be so cool, but I doubt it.
Sure.
We're gonna need that, and I point to the ladder with one hand, and I'm scratching with the other.
Okay? Well, then take it.
I'm gonna need help.
I know a way we don't need a ladder.
I mean, we can just jump.
Will you please lead us there right now, fast as possible?
All right, we'll forget the ladder. I'm gonna lead them back to where that one balcony is, Matt.
Are you going as fast as possible?
Yes.
Okay, cool. When you start
Any
running,
itches?
I hold my hand up and point to Jin and whisper, lead us out of here.
Betrayal.
It's gonna nod and turn the opposite direction.
You want me to roll my other specialty? Because that was the plan the whole time, was to get rid of the guy who's breaking everything and demanding we stay longer.
Sure.
Because
You can roll it.
I created it.
Brad doing well on Brad rolls? No way.
Where are these rolls on any other game?
So as soon as you start moving, he just holds up his hand and,
Cool,
and Jin's
perfect.
character and then whispers,
That's
get
fine.
us out of here.
So Bob, you take off running. You're like, all right, well, I know the way. I know how to do it. And you get back to the main hall on the second floor. Zombies, for some reason, haven't figured out how to get up the staircase in this 1995 classic PlayStation 1 game, Resident Evil Director's
Man, this
Cut.
plan is working out great.
You realize you're alone.
You're too fast.
Ugh. You can't trust a rich person.
You cannot. If there's
No.
one thing Resident Evil games have taught us, don't trust rich people.
Definitely. I'm a Spencer, goddammit. I'm playing this role.
Come on, look for stairs to the third floor. Then.
Well, in your adventures on this side of the house on the second floor, you found no staircase or elevator going up. Maybe in the other side of the mansion. Maybe there you'll find a way.
Is the second floor disconnected from itself?
No. You're able to run across and enter into the balcony overlooking the Great Hall.
Yep.
Step out there. You step out there. There are many zombies milling about down below you. Fire extinguished. It looks like there's some kind of sprinkler system that got rid of your fire that you had tried to set.
Bullshit.
Start over this time.
And there is one door at the end of the hall on the right.
Okay. Only zombies? No people wandering around?
I mean, there's plenty of people wandering around downstairs.
You know what I mean, Matt.
Plenty of people down there milling about.
There's no zombies down there. They're bioweapons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn my light off and just kind of watch for momentarily to see their patterns and try to
Okay.
ascertain.
We'll come back to you, Bob. Elaine, Andrew, you guys are heading to the staffing quarters?
Yep.
Quinn, Bruno, also heading towards the staffing quarters? Well, what do you know? From two different avenues, one coming through the courtyard, another coming down a path to the side, the parties converge. Both of you hear other people, not zombies, not the slow shuffle of impending doom and death, but people. Conversing and talking in hushed, trying to keep it to themselves ways. But the four of you converge.
Ooh,
Wait,
Elaine?
Elaine.
detective.
I almost called you Anderson. Mr. Spencer,
Detective.
are you okay?
So zombies.
Zombies.
Zombies,
Apparently.
Quinn.
No, Quinn, you would know the actual correct term is bioweapon or BOW.
Yeah.
T-virus bot.
Technically, they're biological weapons. Look, it was supposed to be tested out on death row inmate prisoners, not us. Yes, they were gonna die anyway.
No, we're gonna die.
Well,
We keep screaming in this hallway, we definitely will.
Oh, you're
Where
out
are
in
you
the
going?
courtyard.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
to the lab.
I need some information.
We might be beyond information right now.
I mean, I need a copy of the virus, or I mean, honestly, the detective would work as a copy of the virus at this point.
What?
What? You mean this journal, or
No, you as a person.
Jen, give me a D20 roll real quick.
Who, me?
Yep, Jen.
Oh, Jen.
Elaine.
I thought you said Quinn.
sound like it?
Nope, never mind.
Why the detective?
Because he's
Has
been
it been
bitten.
bit?
Yeah.
Weren't you bitten?
Funny story. I wasn't going to risk losing the cure, so it's in me. So, can we go?
And Quinn, tell us your special feature.
I'm immune.
Yay!
Read it.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. I gotta go find it. Special move, immune. Bites and everything don't really cause you any worry, or at least not from the virus part of it. You are immune to the virus because I'm attempting to steal it away with the antibodies I've injected into myself. So,
The only working antibodies.
hi.
Well, I got
I mean-
information to give it to you.
So we can either try to go get a copy of the virus from the lab, or we could just try to fucking get out of here before we have to kill the
I'm
detective.
gonna vote. Who's just gonna steal?
If I'm gonna die anyways, I'd like to get this stuff done and moved on to the next one before me, so something can end.
Spencer has a helicopter coming.
Then let's get on it.
I don't think we can all fit.
I don't know. I don't know
Don't
how
worry
big
about
the
me
helicopter
then.
coming is.
I need the
Standard-
information. I'll go from there.
Standard size? Okay. I guess follow me unless you know the place.
Quinn, you know where the helipad is exactly. You pass it every day going into the lab, the secret lab.
Yep.
There's that, and then we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Quinn. Another care for Quinn.
Yay!
And Bruno, you've spent your life out here in the Arcalay Mountains. Like as you're walking through the courtyard, there's like a.
The moment I was told this, he stops.
Okay, well, you're nearby a garden where there's various herbs of different shades just sitting there. Herbs that are local only here to these Arcalay Mountains. There's green one, there's 3 green ones, a blue one, and 2 red ones.
Can you tell me what the red one does?
Green
I don't
heal
know.
damage.
It doesn't do anything by itself.
Blues heal poison, infection, stuff like that.
Okay.
And reds amplify and drastically increase the properties of other herbs if they're mixed together.
Okay.
So if you did like a green, a blue, and a red for some reason, like
I can
Like-
fix the detective.
maybe you'd at least temporarily stop it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that.
Roll me medicine, Quinn. As we try to make the doctor better before continuing on.
And
Yay!
hey, it's 6. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that works
That's
perfect.
21, Jesus
That works
Christ.
perfectly with that healing on Pierce that was redeemed in chat.
Yeah.
Pierce, you have no damage anymore. For some reason, as she rubs these herbs in, like your flesh just grows back, and you're perfectly fine.
If I describe my feelings as like like EKG meter.
Yeah. You went from yellow and poisoned with a purple box around it to green and fine.
Yeah, it's just that heart monitor's green now. Look good.
Yeah.
Are you a witch?
No, I just made some plants too, I guess.
I really should have gotten paid more.
So am I still going
Probably.
to turn into one of those things or what?
What do these plants do?
Well, the green ones are good for, if you're hurt. The blue ones, if you get poisoned or infected.
Andrew, you would know Umbrella Corp's special pharmaceutical spray, the FA spray, is made specifically in aerosol format of based off of these green herbs.
Cool. All right. There's still some there, right?
There are 2 green herbs remaining and 1 red herb.
Put those in a satchel.
Sure.
I took one of the green herbs. When she said that, I reached out and grabbed one.
So one green, 1 red. Are you gonna mix them together to save inventory space? little Resident Evil humor for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a thing too. I just gotta make it to a room.
And
All right.
you guys go into the guardhouse. Soft piano music playing. A typewriter.
Don't we need to be behind it? Why'd we go in?
Oh well, there's walls and some spikes on them and hedges that for some reason you can't run through. You got to go in.
Yeah.
Just run around the outside perimeter. That'd be so easy. Where's the
Yeah.
fun in that?
I don't like this game.
Oh, the game's amazing though.
The
Yeah,
game is
game's
great.
great.
The game is
It's supposed
awesome.
to be in the game.
It sucks to
The
be
play the
in
game's
it.
fantastic.
Meanwhile, Deadly, you found a staircase leading up to the third floor. And you sneak and you scuttle. Roll me a d20 for the sneak.
11.
Is there a care for Deadly? Deadly, you have a care. Would you like to re-roll that?
Is there a zombie about to bite my face off?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to my pain.
Suffer like G did.
Make loud noise?
Oh, so much loud noise.
Wait.
Get a halberd there, Dark Souls. Mess them up.
Nothing seems to be responding to that loud noise. Yet.
Wait. I'm gonna continue walking the stairs then.
Okay, you're on the third floor. You trip over a wheelchair and some other items just left out vacant in the hallway. Loud crashing and crumbling and stumbling noises.
Why is there an uphill wheelchair? All right. Rooms.
There are two doors here on this very tiny third floor.
If I was an old man that's close to death and needs a wheelchair, where would I go? Where would I go? Where would I go?
For the grave.
Probably like 3 feet from where the wheelchair's tipped over. If we got some distance.
There is a wheelchair.
Still in it.
There is no one in the wheelchair. Okay. Is there a blood stain on the wheelchair or near the wheelchair at all?
No.
Okay.
I bet you that man could walk all along.
What?
Oh, no
That's
way.
fake.
He's got tubes and stuff coming out of his body. He can't walk.
Theatrical makeup.
He'll never sass Albert Wesker.
I'm gonna look at the first. I'm gonna try and peek through the first door.
The door is barred. There's a little panel off to the side.
Is it wood?
Christ, Red.
No. It is solid steel.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yes. From a PA.
I've come to assist you, sir.
Oh, and who are you?
Oh, my name is Bob Silk. I've been hired by a company interested in everything here.
I will have no takeovers of umbrella property.
Oh, no, I don't want to take over. I want to help you flourish, my man. Right? I see great potential in this, and I more so.
Of course, there's great potential. It's Spencer Property.
Yes, I know. Your name is glorious, and I've been hired to assure your safety and to make sure everything goes better than according to plan.
I mean, I'm safer than you are right now.
That is a true statement. I'm not going to lie.
So how are you? How are you going to help me, Oswald Spencer?
Once word gets out of here, you bring this to the black market. Am I wrong? Right? Where my people exist a lot. And, well, the black market can be a very dangerous thing if somebody wants something but doesn't want to pay you for it. So, I was hired to come out here and make sure nothing happens to you from anybody else in the black market.
My boy, I'm 98 years old. Do you think this is my first time venturing into the black market?
No, but I want to make sure it's not your last.
Aw.
Oh, fuck, I'm 98.
He's 98.
I could die from an ice cream headache. You gotta eat.
So if you would kindly let me in, please.
Well, the problem is, my boy,
It's the please for me.
you've seen too much, and I don't know you. And I'm more of a velvet guy.
Yeah.
You can gladly cut my tongue.
Sounds like a fetish thing at that point, man.
That way, I will no longer be able to speak of anything that I've seen here.
You can still write it.
Right? It's the Little Mermaid fallacy. Just fucking, you got hands. Yeah, I did like that one.
But I can be assistance of you and just cut my tongue. I can no longer speak. I've been given a very clear task of assisting. And then the thing was, do you want anything I can to make sure it reaches the market and make sure you're safe? My dealer doesn't want to buy it, but is interested to make sure he reaches it.
He was turned off the PA like 2 lines ago.
Meanwhile,
Mr.
back at the north end of the property, back towards the way, the 4 of you. Safe piano music playing. There's a typewriter off on a table to the side, an ink ribbon laying next to it for some reason.
Hell yeah.
You can't just load
Real quick.
a typewriter.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
What was in there?
Is there like a place where the help parks their cars?
You don't have to leave the Spencer estate. Everything's provided and brought in for you.
Okay, but I haven't been here forever.
Oh, no, you moved when Spencer made this his base of operations.
Safe room?
Again, I did not make Resident Evil. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Like a golf cart?
Check that item box.
You check the item box? You check the big chest here in this piano music room?
Yep.
There is
Test in the piano room? Hold on a minute.
there is
Where's
a
that map?
there is
Where's that
a
map?
there is a combat knife and 2 umbrella patented FA sprays.
Oh. Neat.
I don't see this on my map.
Taking the umbrellas, the sprays into my inventory. And knife, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not great with knives. I feel like I could maybe like stab a guy if he jumped on me and it give me just enough time to stand back and shoot it.
No, this is old Resident Evil, man. You gotta.
Oh, yeah, no, that's slashing. I ain't doing that one. No, thank you.
This ain't Resident Evil 4. This is Resident Evil 1, sir.
That knife is a get off me. Yeah, there's a knife anyway. Oh, it's a knife.
Didn't you say the breaker box was back here too somewhere?
No, the breaker box is back in the lounge where
Okay, that's right.
where Tyson irons and
It was the
Oswald.
flashlights. It was the flashlights that break.
Yes, flashlights are here. Yes, in the
I was
equipment
like,
room.
something's here.
In the equipment room.
I'm gonna go to the equipment room.
Yeah.
Okay. That is right off here. There's a hallway. There are five security guards, kind of just standing there, staring into nothing.
Immediately.
None of them facing you, just standing there.
No longer going to the equipment room.
Back to the safe room.
gonna-
Yeah.
Creep back. And then gesture toward, like, whatever direction we gotta go to get the fuck out of here now.
Oh, at the end of the hallway where the five dudes are just standing there staring into space.
Of course
There.
there is.
No other exit.
Nope, that's the only way. The main
I
hall
will-
going from the front to the back of the building.
And I will just silently point.
What's across the hall from the equipment room? Or from wherever we are?
So your room, the room that you're currently in, there is door, which is the hallway. This is the hallway with which there are five dudes just kind of standing there. Directly across from that, from the door that you'd come into the hallway from, is the equipment room. This is where things get shaky. I have the entire mansion memorized. I don't have the guardhouse memorized, except for what's in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bugs and candy apples.
hey, Quinn.
Yeah.
We gotta get past those guys. Are they just gonna stand there, or do you have to, like, kill them somehow?
Can you be absolutely 100% silent and make absolutely no noise whatsoever without even, not even breathing?
I mean, it's kind of part of my job.
Elaine, give me a d20 roll.
Let's see if we can go this whole game without me succeeding once.
Ruined it immediately.
As you're talking with Quinn, you notice hanging off one of his belt loops of his pants, there's a key that the detective has. Looks like it would perfectly fit that desk.
Oh, where'd you get that key from?
Hey. This one?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
A flower pot?
Downstairs in a flower pot.
I have it.
Why do you want it?
Because it probably opens a desk I was trying to snoop in earlier.
Might be information in that desk. Might be what I'm looking for. Where's that room?
Across the courtyard?
Back in the mansion.
I wasn't really gonna go now.
Do you plan on scooting there and getting back? And what's happening? Do you want to meet back up, or are we going to go our own way?
We're like 12 feet from some zombies. I just want to hold on to the key for now.
Oh, insight.
Huh?
Do we have insight checks? Hold on.
I mean, we can check anything.
I mean, yeah.
That's not part of my sheet.
Well, I mean, you have advantages. There's,
Yeah.
Everybody has normal stuff.
Yep.
You can do whatever you want.
Jed, you fib into the detective?
Technically, no. I definitely want to snoop in that desk.
She wants to snoop in the
I
desk.
still want to snoop in that desk.
You get the impression
That's
that
it, snooping in.
Detective
I definitely do not plan to go back in the murder house at this instance.
Detective Sardine, you know that she's telling the truth. She's not gonna bamboozle and scoot away from you guys to go reap the spoils of the desk on her own.
Hands the key over. You find anything? Any information that may tie, say, the mayor or Chief Irons?
Oh, no, Chief Irons was definitely in on it.
Oh, definitely. I need
Yeah, for sure.
hard evidence.
Can I shove Spencer
I'm a witness.
out of the door and slam it shut into the zombies?
You know what? You sure can. You give me a D20 roll, and Andrew, a dodge roll.
Okay.
Don't beef it. Don't beef it, Quinn. You going right?
Fine. We'll just use this help.
I gotta wait to see.
I know. I'm waiting.
No.
Beefed it.
No.
So Andrew, out of nowhere, Quinn tries to grab you and shove you through the door into the hallway that you've heard Elaine say is full of zombies. But she is a weak, feeble science
Black
nerd.
rat.
You nerd.
So it's like hands on you as she tries to, and you're just like,
You stop.
You know Tyson wants you dead. Or he doesn't want you dead, but expects you to die. I was going to put a good word in for you. If we got
None
out
of
of
the
there.
Spencers are worth their weight in their word. None of you.
You
And
don't
the
know
woman who made
anything.
zombies. Listen, we're a little chaotic here.
Says the woman who injected herself with the cure and tried to sneak out with leaving everyone else to die. I'm the one
I didn't try to sneak at all. I made quite a bit of noise.
Trying to sneak.
It's not sneak, but you did try to leave everybody who was turning to zombies when you have the cure. I'm the untrustworthy one, you're saying.
To be fair, she is the cure, and if she dies, the cure dies with her.
I'm not the one trying to push her into a room full of zombies.
You certainly are not. That
Yet
sounds like
I'm
something for a
untrustworthy. You're gonna keep holding on to me, or it's like you,
Stop pushing me.
Well, we need
All of
some kind
you.
of distraction.
all of you hear the sound of a helicopter. Flying, making its way to a helipad.
They have to get past them.
The sound of something jettisoning off the helicopter. But the helicopter continues on and settles down somewhere out in the forest behind the staffing quarters. A loud crash rings through as something collides with the mansion.
What's that?
I have no idea.
That's even worse.
Crash too.
Won't either.
You have to get past those guys.
Quinn,
Well, we've
any
got
ideas what that might have been?
Do I, Mr. DM, sir?
Quinn, you know that you and the R&D department you guys have found many different testing methods of the T-virus and different BOWs that can be made. High executives of the Umbrella Corporation have some pull with one particular bioweapon that they use for defensive measures.
Yay!
Right.
Okay. Am I gonna get any more than that, or is it just a mystery defensive weapon?
Its code name is Mr. X.
Yay!
It is an evolving bioweapon that continues to get stronger and more aggressive the longer it's left out of containment. Until the point in which that it, goes completely unhinged until it eventually dies, if it can get brought down. It usually takes a high-end weapon, such as a rocket launcher or so on and so forth, to get rid of it. You know that it has been hit by trucks. It has been rolled over by a tank. It is nigh indestructible unless you manage to dismember it.
It's probably nothing we want to meet. We've got to go. How many bullets do you have left? And I've got a shotgun. Anybody else have anything else that we can use to get out of this building right now?
Oh, now you trust me?
I don't trust anybody at this point, but you don't want to meet that.
My Beretta.
Well,
Normally
this
carries
was a
15.
this was a guard shack. Is there any weapons left out here?
I mean, if there were, they'd probably be in the equipment room.
Yeah,
In the equipment room
Yeah,
by the zombies.
where they are. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
mm,
I mean, if I can get one, I'll help. But then again, what's my word worth?
Can I, while they're being snarky, can I peek and see if like the guards have moved at all while we've been talking?
They are not barring the way to the equipment room. They're just kind of like milling about in the hallway.
Okay, but they're still kind of minding their own business.
Oh, yeah. It's almost as if this conversation happening in the safe room has not alerted them in any way for some reason.
soundproof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Mhm.
If we
Deadly.
can.
We throw
Pause.
something down the hallway to distract them.
Pause. Meanwhile, back in the mansion, the walls shake a little bit as something collides. Oswald Spencer has not responded to you over the PA for quite a number of sentences as you continue to try to sell this story that a black market person has sent you to keep him safe. Heavy footsteps down below. Really odd that you can hear something's footsteps a floor below you.
How directly below me is it?
Right now, it sounds like it's coming through the second floor of the Grand Hall, heading towards the third floor.
Oh, towards the third floor, as if it knows what stairs are. Shit.
Yep.
Is there another room up here?
There is one other door.
This door is, but fuck it. I approach this door. Oh,
Okay.
where is this door located, by the way, comparatively to the safe room?
Directly across the hall.
Okay. I'm going to take the wheelchair and like lift it so it doesn't make any creaky noise when it rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And does that door open?
Oh,
You've
yeah.
obviously never tried to pick up a wheelchair.
I have. I'm not no nerd, so
It's okay. It's
and
okay.
so I'm going to sneak into the room.
Right?
Like, try to put the wheelchair against the door. So if I open the door, it shoots the wheelchair across to the safe room.
Okay. You open the door, there's soft, gentle music of piano music. There's a typewriter sitting off to the side, and there's a big item box, like a chest.
The flashlight, any zombies?
No.
Well,
You feel very safe and secure in this room, like nothing bad will happen to you in here.
closing the door, and as I do, my hands on the outside, trying to put the wheelchair like as close to it as I can, so I can just smash the wheelchair into the other side of the hallway
Sure.
when I open the door.
Yeah. There's
The box.
as you're standing there in the safe room, like waiting for whatever this is, heavy footsteps clearly here on the third floor with you. Almost like rattling the wall, like pictures and pictures framed, like with each thud of the heavy boots. You hear the sound of the PA cut back on. It's like, X. Wonderful. Perfect. There's some miscreants that are still attempting to survive this test. Dispatch with them and then come fetch me. Good lad. Don't kill Andrew. Bring him to me. I need him. There's no verbal response, but the sound of heavy footsteps recede, walking off somewhere.
What's in the box?
Nothing. Oh, wait, no, a combat knife.
Combat knife.
Yep.
Much better than your kitchen knife.
I replace it with my kitchen knife.
Yeah.
With that news, I'm going to gently open the door and move the wheelchair away from the
Jettison
door.
your wheelchair across the hallway.
I said gently. So it's like I'm just slowly pushing away from it and make sure I can just open the door next time when I need to without jettisoning the wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
I have a plan in motion. And what's at the typewriter? Any paper?
Yeah, there's a sheet of paper.
What? Anything on it? Good.
Some dates and some times. The words Chris A. Jill B.
I'm gonna fold up, put it in my pocket. Not a hard drive, but it'll do for the moment.
You okay there, Pierce?
This is just for you, man.
But are you having fun?
Oh, hell yeah, man. Exactly.
I'm gonna wait patiently by the door for that thing to come back to get the old man.
Okay, we'll check back in with you later, Deadly.
Yeah. Bye.
I have a plan.
All right, the rest of you.
Yeah.
Guardhouse.
Yep.
Equipment room right across the hall.
Can we like toss something down the hall the other way so that like the zombie things cartoon style go after the
What
distraction?
we are the other way.
Like it's just a straight line.
Now, according to the guardhouse map,
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
according to the guardhouse map, there is a room to the left and a hallway directly behind us and to the right. There's plenty
Okay,
of space for zombies to go.
but in character, you don't have a map. So,
Yeah.
man.
No, but she has been here and knows every nook and cranny.
Uh-huh. And she has told you that there's zombies down the hall.
Which way down the hall?
To the right. The direction you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you guys have a pistol, a shotgun.
Yep. And 2 first aid sprays.
2 first aid sprays.
And a green herb in my pocket.
And a green herb and a red herb in a satchel bag.
Yeah.
You can shoot stuff, right, Detective?
And a small key.
Of course. Distraction.
Oh no, I just thought maybe you'd shoot them.
I ain't the crack shot I used to be. But I can maybe get you 1 or 2.
The loud sounds of something smashing through glass from the mansion.
Oop.
Oh, okay. I hope that was something going in and not coming out.
I don't like it either way. We're scooting.
I'm gonna creep out of the little. I'm gonna creep.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to the item box and I'm gonna grab that combat knife that I totally know is still in there.
There is no longer a combat knife, but a kitchen knife.
This knife looked way cooler last time. Grab the knife. And whichever way she's trying to sneak through, I'm gonna clatter this a different direction to hopefully lead these things away. So it's not a full gunshot, but it's still distracting noise.
You're throwing knife down hall. Not trying to hit a zombie.
No.
Okay, just throwing to be a distraction. Got it. We're evil within now. You're throwing a bottle.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Zombies like, and start going after the noise.
Yeah, creeping. I'm creeping.
We're going creep, creep.
I'm creeping.
Okay, where are you creeping to?
Toward the exit.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to the equipment room.
Isn't the exit and the equipment room in the same direction?
No, so
No.
there's your door, equipment room right across from your door. Down the hall are zombies and the exit.
Oh, okay. Why do we need the equipment room?
Because there's equipment in there.
Okay, then I'll creep across the hallway.
You creep across. Normally, you don't go into the equipment room. This is for guards. But for some reason, it's unlocked. Almost as if people in a scramble were like pulling stuff out of there and going in there. There's not a lot of equipment left in the equipment room. But there is some body armor. Enough for one person. A flamethrower?
Oops. I don't know. I can't see it. Damn it. I can't see it though.
And it looks like shootable grenades. That's what's left in the equipment room.
This music's getting really loud.
You
It's
mean
really ominous.
intense.
Really creepy.
What's funny is I have it turned down so much.
I
A
turned mine
big
down.
crescendo.
Oh. Where would we find the door that we would need to get to the helipad?
Down the
Fine.
exit. Down the hallway.
Yeah.
Which way?
To the right.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the armor and like just hurl it at Quinn.
Aww. Give me a
He's the
D20. Give me a D20 roll with advantage.
Just hurling things at me.
How stealthily is she hurling things?
Not at all.
Pop! Ow! The groans of zombies' attention being drawn back.
Hurry up and put it on.
Has no stealth.
I don the body armor and
Okay.
I shove the shotgun in detective's hand.
Andrew, what are you doing?
Apparently just watching since no one trusts me with a weapon.
Not trading. Mine.
I didn't take any of the weapons.
Andrew,
Yes.
sound of very heavy boot steps outside from the way you came, from the direction of the mansion. Kind of like sound like they get right up to the door. And for some reason, nothing comes through the door, and they move off to the side.
Hmm. I could have swore I heard someone stomping outside, but that doesn't make sense.
Making noise. What's around this place?
I mean, it's
Let's.
the grass, and why would I hear it stomping?
We've got our stuff. Let's go.
From the wall, one of the walls of the equipment room, that's along the outer wall of the staffing quarters, a loud thud, something like punching into the brick wall. And Elaine, as you're standing right there, you see like cracks just from that one blow in the wall from the outside through brick and cement.
Get back over here.
Elaine, what can do that?
Get back over here.
I'm
Another thud, and this time you're sprayed with debris as a fist the size of your face is punched through the wall.
Running.
Running which way?
I'm assuming there's not another exit to the equipment room, so I guess back into the hallway.
Okay, are you going down the hall or are you going to the safe room?
Safe room. Safe room.
The
This...
safe
Oh.
room.
Okay.
No. No.
Have the zombies move towards the sound of wall punching?
They are.
Then I'm gonna take a right and run toward the exit.
All right. Give me a D20 roll there.
I have failed 75% of my rolls.
You got this one now. You got this one now. You got this one now.
Nope, I
Thank you,
don't.
Jen. Told you to believe in yourself, but look at you.
Nope.
I have failed 80% of my rolls tonight.
Which is weird because it's evens odds. All right, perfect. Oh, there's no harm for Elaine.
No.
You bolt for the exit. You're just like, nope. If it can punch through walls, it can punch through wooden doors into typewriter rooms. Why would I go back to the safe room? That'd be stupid. You bolt for the exit. You bolt for the door that you know will lead back out of the back and towards wherever this helipad in the middle of the forest would be. And you trip.
Checks out.
Some random debris, something gravity, the natural enemy of all Gen and Gen characters, takes you and face first on the floor. And you're dazed, like you hit head face first. Blood coming out of your nose. You're probably sure that your nose is broken now. For those of you in the safe room door's still open. For some reason, zombies are ignoring you. You see zombies, 3 peeling off towards the loud sounds of crashing through a wall, but 2 of them making their way towards the splatted Elaine.
Just gave her a key.
You sure did.
Eh. I do have a shotgun now.
You do?
And cover is wildly blown. Mr. Spencer, Miss Quinn, suggest you move on ahead quickly. After the shot.
Will do.
Oh, come on.
Oh, there's no cares. There's no cares for the detective.
Can I do an intervention?
Sure.
Roll
Reroll it. Reroll it. Still with advantage.
There's an A. Thank you.
So, boom! One of the zombies going after Elaine and also towards the direction of the exit goes down. His head just splatters everywhere. The 3 zombies that have moved into the equipment room, one gets a little too close to the wall, and you guys see the giant face-sized fist like open up into a hand, grab a skull, and just crush it.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
Ease.
let's go.
I'm
Like-
so glad my eyes are watering too badly to have seen that.
Like squishing a grape. This giant black gloved hand dispatches a zombie.
Just groaning, blood dripping down my face.
Right. Quinn, Andrew, what are we doing?
I'm running for Elaine.
Yep.
Okay. You take a right, and hey, boom, there's Elaine right there on the ground. Dazed, stunned, watery eyed, bloody nosed.
Spray her in the face with a spray and keep going.
Wow. Okay.
You
Well.
the whole spray? Also,
What?
I had the sprays.
Yep.
Then whatever herb I've got.
You got
Goodness.
hit her with the green herb. Okay. Hey, your eyes stopped watering almost right away. Umbrella really is the modern medicine. And the cure-all of all things wrong.
I'm not going to think about the side effects of that whatsoever.
To her feet, while Quinn just apparently just threw
Mushes her.
Mushes her with herb.
Very.
Just ran.
Handful of dust.
Okay. You guys get a lane to your feet. Detective, what are you doing?
Oof. Trying to move past these other ones so I'm not, firing directly at them too.
Yeah, well, two of the three are still in the room with the
Yeah.
wall getting busted through.
And one of them is not. But I'm trying to angle on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not aiming down at them, but still firing.
Yeah, sure.
Not
Fire.
video
Fire.
game.
Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me shooting around in the odd camera angles of Resident Evil.
Hell yeah, it's weird.
Hey, but you did it. You shooted off screen.
You see the 25, I'm like, shit.
But the sounds of gunshots and everything. Brick is being torn through, just pushed and moved out of the way as the largest man in a black leather trench coat, a black hat, looks weird, like his skin's very gray, just walks through the wall.
Just run for the helipad. Go.
Did y'all run ahead of me? Because that's what y'all told to.
Yep.
And
Well, I mean, I stopped to actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
nothing is preventing you from going as this man just arm checks the two other remaining zombies out of its way.
Yeah. Gonna make sure Andrew is up and out and start running for the door again.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right. I need D20 rolls. None of you have advantage in these rolls. This is running for your fucking lives.
We doing it, Cricket. We're the best.
Quinn, you do have one final care.
Hey.
The three of you that were out ahead are keeping and maintaining your aheadedness. Detective, maybe it's your old age, maybe it's all that desk job work you've been doing. Not quite as spry as you used to be.
There we go.
Oh, you've got to care. Oh,
Time to waste it. Nah. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. I'm gonna do it. If I can figure out how to play. There you go.
You got this.
you got this.
Yay.
He is close on your heels, and as one leather gloved hand is reaching out, about to grab you, you find the boost to get through, and just it's like, well, now I have the proper motivation.
Picking up dust.
Straight Looney Tunes style. Season it.
Whew.
People are being too nice. I feel I need to balance this. All
Hey,
right.
I'm not being nice. I'm keeping my meat shields up.
I'm the person with the gun and the 2 first aid sprays.
Yes, I need
I go
them.
down. It is hardcore survival horror for them.
All right. As you are running, you bolt out the door. There are a couple of dismembered and disemboweled security guards, armored, well armed. There's some machine guns, a grenade launcher.
Yeah. I'm assuming we don't have a whole lot of time, so grabbing quick.
Yeah, I'm scooping a gun because I'm not liking the idea that I'm not.
Yep. And there is a path leading down to the mountains where you could hear a helicopter. Blade still spun up.
Grenade launcher.
Yeah. I'm
Are we stopping?
running.
Are we stopping to fight, or are we going to keep running?
Running.
I'm
As long as Andrew is still running, because he is the
yeah.
invitation to the helicopter.
The thing is, right now,
Yeah.
if I get to the helicopter and I don't think it can take off before it gets there, then maybe fight. But
Yeah.
And if we don't have room for the detective, maybe grenade launcher directly into the helicopter.
So yeah, heading toward the noise still.
All right. You guys will get to the helipad. As like you're getting close, the helicopter kind of lifts up. And over like a PA speaker is like, there's a large threat incoming. It's not safe for us to be down here. Rope.
Yeah, taking point. Making sure Quinn gets on the effing helicopter.
And thudding down the path, angrily stomping. It's the largest gray-skinned man.
Miss Quinn,
Go. I'm going.
before she gets too far out of range, take this diary with you.
Grabs the diary.
And grenade launcher.
Andrew, go. They're not going to leave without you. Which means Quinn doesn't leave.
Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind me.
How many more can fit in there?
Oh, we have room for 5 over the
Okay.
PA.
Miss Elaine, after you.
Oh, yeah. Yep, climbing then.
Stompy McStompson stuff. It's marching onto the helipad. Ignoring you, and
Grenade thingy?
you're gonna fire a grenade thingy while you're climbing a rope up to a helicopter?
I've not made it up to the helicopter yet.
No! The helicopter took off. It's hovering high above, out of threat of danger. They dropped a rope for you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Don't worry. That helicopter's about to meet the ground real fast as he marches up to that rope, grabs, and starts pulling the helicopter down. Detective, he is wide open.
Yeah. Platoon. Both heads.
Hey! Boom. You knock his hat off.
Oh no.
Achievement unlocked appears.
Oh, come on.
One head turns. The scorch marks of the exploded grenade. There's scorch, one eye, no longer just a nice, gentle, normal hue, but like red, turns to look at you.
Okay.
Continues pulling. Helicopter down, descends a little. It's like, you guys gotta do something about that. You hear over the PA. Oh, doubles, nice.
Yeah.
And boom, another one. This time he stumbles. The rope lets go. The helicopter, because it's trying to counterbalance, like flies up. Everybody who's on the rope, give me a D20 roll.
God damn it.
I swear to God. Stemming greens. Hell yeah, Jen. Hell yeah, Brad.
You all hang on. You do not. Can I intervene on the side of the mouth? No, Deadly, you cannot.
You chose to hang out in the safe room.
Yep.
You had a plan.
Specifically chose to wait till he brings me back. Or brings my corpse back.
Yeah.
I was left behind. Thank you very much.
You ran away from them.
You were abandoned. You were straight abandoned. You became a problem real quick. It's like you.
Okay. He's let go of the rope, realizing that he's going to have to deal with whatever nuisance this is to the awesome entity that is Mr. X.
Mm-hmm.
Turns to face you, Detective Bruno.
Another shot coming at your face.
Oh,
That's cool. I've got one more.
stumbles, takes a knee,
Oh,
Just-
hell yeah. Well,
just
back foot kick.
just kneels there for a little bit.
Run. Can I make it to the... I do want to go for that flip kick, though, Matt. You know I want it, man.
This is Resident Evil 1. Kick flips weren't a thing yet. You're not Leon.
My hair, though.
So there is a door off to the side that looks like one of those like storm doors that leads down into the earth. Or there's the path back to the mansion. Where are you taking it, detective?
How big is that storm door?
I mean, normal
Can
people
Mr. X
size?
follow me down there? Okay.
Normal people size? Which means he can wiggle his way in, but
Yeah.
it'll slow him down.
Yep. Well, signal them to just take off. They go
Okay.
for that storm door.
Quinn, you would know that he's not going to be able to get in if he doesn't have a key card to get into the lab. A key card that you have.
I just drop it
You sure can.
and shout at him. You need this.
Oop. Pick it up.
All right.
Head
And you run into the depths of an Umbrella secret experiment lab. Mr. X, hot under your tails. Deadly.
Yep.
Nothing ever comes back for Oswald.
Is there a window?
Like to the outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I see the helicopter take off? And
Uh-huh. Off in the distance, you see a helicopter from somewhere in the trees just like rise up and fly away.
walk over, there's Oswald's. Knock, knock, knock.
Yes.
I'm here to report that your big dude failed in acquiring your grandson.
That's okay. I got plenty of other clones.
Interesting. And I think, well, they got away, by the way. As well as one of the doctor, or just one of the people was working with your grandson to
You don't know that.
replace.
You only.
He's
You don't know
lying.
we-
He's just talking shit. He's just talking shit.
Okay.
He's just talking.
Say.
He's just talking shit, Brad. Calm down.
Okay. It's like,
Let Deadly cook. Damn.
okay, all right.
Yeah, and the house is about to get blown up.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
they're just gonna replace you. And you know what's gonna happen to this house? This ground zero, right?
Well, yes, of course. The stars have aligned.
You're gonna die too.
Am I?
Not even here.
The door unlocks. Bars move. The metal door opens, and there's nothing in the room.
They're shut. Odd.
The modern marvels of technology, but I'll tell you what. You seem like a good, aspiring, totally legitimate black market salesman.
Not a salesman, but go ahead.
Believe me, I'm aware. You tried to tell me it didn't work. But I wonder if your skills and talents lie in other avenues.
They do.
I would very much like it if one Dr. Quinn didn't live to see the end of September.
I mean, can he die before September?
It's September 15th.
I was about to ask what then I need a way out of here then.
Bully. Guardhouse, basement, tunnels. Eventually it'll lead you back to the city.
Can I insight check that bullshit?
There's no bullshit.
Okay. And there's no experiment down there that will kill me.
Not to my knowledge.
Easiest way to get there.
come into this room. There's a window with a little ladder down into the courtyard.
You sneaky old man.
Indeed. Do be quick. I imagine if this spreads too far, they'll probably nuke Raccoon City.
That's why I thought you were gonna die as well, but you're not even in here, so...
No, I'm far, far away.
Were you here at all, ever?
Yes. You in fact, oh, in this room? No. Here at the mansion, yes.
Okay.
Happy hunting.
Yep.
And
Thank you.
Detective, Mr. X stalks you through this research facility, and you in between your moments of hiding and be like, what the fuck is this? You uncover many secrets, many things that clearly show that there is some cahootery between Chief Irons and the Umbrella Corporation to nefarious gains and nothing good. And you manage to send off one email to a member of SARS, your friends in the police department, the Special Tactics and Rescue Services, if I remember correctly, is what STARS stands for.
Yeah.
Letting them know that something has gone very, very wrong up here at the Spencer estate.
Send your blondest, most sunglasses wearing agent as soon as possible.
That's second. Remember, Bravo team goes there
Damn
first.
it. That's right. And they get their asses.
Yes, they do. Except for Rebecca.
Rebecca. Man.
And give me 3d20 rolls, Pierce.
3D20. 13, 15, 11.
That's 3 fails.
That's 3 fails.
Patriot. I mean, don't do that, Kelly. Don't do that. It's the end of the game. Save your Patreon redeems.
Fine.
You try figuring out how to activate security measures here in the research because Mr. X cannot be stopped with the weaponry that you have.
Nope. God, no. I don't get age.
And right as things start charging up and a tank with an even bigger, angrier version looking of Mr. X with a nameplate of Tyrant, as that starts booting up and everything, Mr. X finally gets his hands on you and tears the detective who had done an admirable job finding evidence, getting it into the right hands.
Yeah.
Unfortunately meets his end. And everybody had a wonderful time at the dinner party.
Yeah, dinner party.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
So in the Resident Evil franchise, they never really explained how the outbreak at Spencer Estate happened. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna do a little fanficking.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys have fun?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
During this whole thing, I had like a flashback to a movie I watched with my dad about like a laser room, like in a basement. Is that
That would be Resident Evil.
Yeah.
okay?
Or it might be.
Girl AI like hologram thing.
Yep, that is in fact Resident Evil.
Cool.
You're all going to die down here. I don't know why that little girl was British, but whatever.
It's pretty evil.
Man, I am so glad that you failed your role. I would have hated to have just like moved out the way to just have you run into the zombie room.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, well, using my next help.
So I have many one shots designed, all of them of various different varieties. We have X-Files based one shot. I've got for those of you, I'm about to age myself terribly. I've got a Captain N one shot. So on, so forth, etc. Many fun things on the horizon. I believe our next one shot will not be tomorrow,
Damage.
but if I have my way, it will be next Saturday evening / night.
That's right.
So if you're not part of our Discord community, let's see if Nightbot's working. Of course it's not. Damn it. Nightbot, come on,
Late
man.
night.
So, who here completed their goal besides the leave?
Nope, I did not. I could
I
not
also
bear.
did not.
Nope.
Nobody except for the dead person.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I stole something.
I couldn't look. At that point. I was not gonna run my ass back to get a better deal in the bill.
Survived and escaped the mansion and surrounding area, but I did not get the virus.
I
Or
stole some watches instead of a movie.
actually, Quinn, you did steal the virus.
Did I?
Yeah, you got the
Didn't you?
antibodies.
Oh, that's right. I got bit too.
But you also got the antibodies. You can.
Yep. But she already had the antibodies. Her goal was to get a sample of the virus out,
Yeah.
which
Gotcha.
she succeeded.
Okay.
But stealing the Virgin Heart Ruby did not happen, unfortunately.
No.
She got the key, but at that point, things had
Go back.
accelerated to the point where it was no longer safe to go back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I needed to get confirmation that Oswald was dead, but he disappeared, and I couldn't. I don't know this mansion.
Sure don't.
Then the other one was to replace the will with a better will for me.
Yep.
And by the time we got that key, I was in the same boat as Jed. I'm not
Yep.
going back there.
Unfortunately, sometimes the Resident Evil games you got to backtrack to get the good loot. Sometimes.
See, my guy did the calculations like, some money's better than not getting anybody because you're dead.
Yep.
Just me.
I got some watches. We'll see where that gets.
I am rich.
Yep.
And hey, you're right there with another member of the Spencer family. Maybe he'll find a job for you, Elaine. And yeah,
I'm working for the Spencers at this point.
oh, they are rich. It's better than
Listen, at this
Wendy's.
point,
It's
also, though, if I don't, they'll probably just have me killed.
what?
I
No
know too
way.
much.
It'd be
So-
another BOW.
So that was the precursor to Resident Evil 1 in my own little weird twisted head canon.
How close to the when I said what they were supposed to be tested on? How close was I? Because you made a face when I said that they were supposed to be tested on death row inmates. How close was I?
Pretty close.
Okay, cool.
So who knows? There might be more Resident Evil one shot in the future, as anybody who follows the franchise and series knows. Eventually, the virus and a different virus, the G virus, makes its way to Raccoon City, and yeah.
That's great.
And what do you know? These NPCs in this little weird multiverse of madness, some of them make it to the city. One of them may or may not be getting hunted by another fellow PC now. Wonderful. Great times. Pierce Power or Vince no, not Vince McMahon. Listen, you do so many wrestling names. Who made your night tonight?
Don't make me choose, man. First off, you, because you were just this was all for Matt.
It really was.
Oh, yeah.
This is the second time in my tabletop games I have used the Spencer Mansion. In American Maladies, they ran afoul of a mansion, and it was just this mansion.
Yeah.
I fucking love Resident Evil. For those of you that don't know, second favorite game franchise of all time is Resident Evil to me.
Only still mad and everything's made up, so I'm gonna say about everybody.
Go for it. You know what? This is a one shot, so we can go hard.
Brad. Classic Brad form. Just
Pure Brad.
there is one allegiance, and it is to Brad. That's
One
it.
nation under Brad.
That's it.
I needed to get out of the building, and he wanted to go spend time finding information. He's over there trying to appeal to my humanity. I'm trying to get rich.
Oh,
He's like, if we can get out, the virus can get out. It's like, can it get to Aruba?
right? Yeah. And then hop on flight? Does it have a passport? Does...
It's like, I'm getting out of here.
I'll worry about it when it gets there.
I mean, the G virus does make it to Spain.
Yeah.
If you follow the movies. Like, not the crappy live action movies, the good animated ones.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, in Spencer's mind, he's like, I'm living. I don't know.
And when it gets to wherever he is, he'll have enough money to leave again.
Yeah.
And that reveal that he's an Oswald clone. How does Oswald Spencer stay alive through all these years?
All right. Oh, okay, I'm going to my Discord. Cricket, that self-preservation instinct kicked in immediately. You got nothing but punished for it. I'm going to the front door, zombie, shit. I'm still going to the front door, zombie dog. Well, shit. All
funny.
right, fine.
What's funny is if you play the first Resident Evil game, which
Yeah, don't touch that door.
so
Yeah.
literally like my first playthrough, like after getting through 2 rooms, it's like, what happens if I just leave? Can I just leave? Because fuck this mansion. I'm just gonna leave. Open the door, zombie dog. It's like, fuck you, game, and your cleverness.
Play the game.
So ahead of its time.
Right on out of this place. No.
Just tried so hard.
So ahead of its time. All right, that was Cricket.
Oh, deadly. Oh, deadly. It's so much fun playing against you because you turn. The best games with Deadly is when it turns into PvP out of nowhere. Like, we're partying up, cool. All right, and alignment shifts slightly. Cool, we're doing this now. Teams have been decided, and the team is Deadly, and anybody who wants to be on Deadly's side, and everybody else. And I love it, just every time. It's just that perfect chaos just out of nowhere.
Just from nowhere.
Just drop of a hat. You know what? I know exactly how this is gonna go.
It's great because Deadly is like a fantastic team player in games where it's supposed to be team play. But in games where you know it's okay, it's like, I don't have to stay with the group.
Whatever. Just that instant, like you're flagged for PvP.
It's great.
Here we go. It's fun. We gonna have fun today.
Beautiful. And Jen?
Oh, Jen, as always, a delight from the beginning to just dropping the facade and going, okay, cool, time for crime. You doing crime? Cool, I'm also doing crime. See, all right.
Want to do crime together?
Detective's not here. Crime.
Cry.
Yeah, just
All right, Brad.
Oh,
What
God.
made your night tonight?
Jeez, there's so much.
Aw.
Oh. I mean, when Quinn just decided that, it was like, you know what? Fuck Spencer's. trying to, like,
It was on my sheet.
the only
Yeah.
person with survival instinct for
Yeah.
the job.
So Quinn's write-up handout in the narrative section, because all of you have a narrative for like why you're there, so on and so forth. The first like 3 sentences are all caps about how much you hate the Spencers. So Kelly really did a fantastic job tonight with sticking to her character.
Shove you into zombies, and I was like, doing it.
Right?
God.
Just do my work.
Yeah, I absolutely love.
It was fuck the Spencers and fuck Dr. Troy.
I absolutely love the whole scene between me, Deadly, and Jen, where I'm over there trying to convince Deadly to lead us away, while Jen is like, I don't want to go with him, and I'm just like, no,
go
we
with it.
need to go this way. We need to do this. And the minute he runs off, I hold up my hand. I'm like, wait, now lead us out of here. It's like, I can't tell you I have a plan here. I can't tell you what the plan is. That the plan is to leave the problem behind.
Jen?
Classic Brad.
Oh man. I as always, love Deadly's capacity to just pull something out of nowhere and to just create his own story.
It was great.
There's like no social pressure to kind of go with the group. He's just like, you know what? I'm gonna get a new contract. Let's go.
Yep.
We're gonna make this work somehow. Brad.
Jed's never gotten to see Decepticon Brad before.
Oh my goodness.
No.
He's never got to see me go betrayal mode.
And I feel like this is probably the mildest introduction I could have gotten.
God, yes.
But I absolutely love the no, you go. Let's go. Let's get out of here. It's fine. That was perfect. Cricket, Kara Queen of the night. I think you rolled a single die like twice. You were like so immediately both invested and done. And I
Roll 20 hates me.
didn't though. You succeeded most of the time.
Look, it lets you
Except
live.
when it really mattered.
It lets you live. That's all.
You lived. Come on, what more do you want from it?
You 3 times in a row right at the end. I want to hear it.
I want those crits on a normal night.
You were eating your ass off tonight.
And Pierce and the detectives somehow still existed commitment to doing his job in the face of an actual apocalypse. Give this man a posthumous medal, please.
Oh yeah.
Raccoon Police Department don't play.
No.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly.
I love that as the servant, Jen was just like, shit hit the fan? I need a severance package. Where's the shit? Where's the expensive shit? I'm getting it and I'm leaving. Like,
The Virgin Heart Ruby.
I deserve
Mail me a
more
check.
money.
I am
This
not
place doesn't run without me. I deserve more.
Yeah. Any others, Kelly, or is that just you don't have to do it? You don't have to do everybody if you don't want to.
Not everybody tonight. It is almost 2 a.m. and I have to be up at work at 7.
No, no.
Oh no.
Oh.
And Deadly.
Let's go to Cricket. Just for the total assery conversation in the beginning with me and her kind of told each other. But also just having an actual conversation while being dicks to each other. Just kind of set the tone for how the rest of the engagement with her would be.
And now look at you. You have a contract killer.
Right.
I do. I'm excited.
Amazing.
She's gonna hole herself up in something. Just like, no.
Also,
Yes.
I did not know that glass that I had replaced would be coming to importance, okay?
If only you knew. It's fine. Guys,
You probably still would have done the same thing.
guys, thank you so much for playing in this first one-shot adventure that I have cooked up and had in my back pocket for a while. Hopefully we'll be back next Friday with Werewolf the Apocalypse. Yeah, we'll be back Sunday with Call to Arms, Den of Thieves, Highlander ran game, which is a lot of fun and a total treat. Next Friday, Werewolf. One way or the other, Werewolf's happening next Friday. Next Saturday will be another one-shot, which I will be talking about in the Discord. If you're not part of our Discord, please join our Discord community. And yeah, if you came in late to this and you want to see this or you want to share it around because we're freaking ridiculous and we love it. This video will be getting uploaded to YouTube next week, edited down by the lovely Jen of Thieves. And so we can relive these awesome moments forever. Oh boy. We were joined by Jen of Thieves, Brad with Noir, Pierce Heyman, Miss Cricket and Deadly Ambitions, I was DM Daddy RPG. I will hopefully see all of your lovely faces, or at least your lovely screen names, on Sunday with our Highlander shenanigans. And if not, I hope everybody has a great weekend. And remember, Daddy loves you.